It was weird.
Okay. Um,
Maybe it was your
We're live.
PlayStation controller. I don't know.
maybe.
Let's go, bro. Woo, woo, woo.
Okay. I'm pressing button.
Do it.
Check 1,
Press
2,
that
checking the
button.
mic, checking the mic. I'm checking my microphone.
I mean, you sound fine here. I was more of saying
Me
for
too.
like Audacity.
No, I was doing a sound check in
Oh.
Audacity.
Cool.
I've not seen this, so you may. Did you turn that down just now?
Yes.
He did.
Did he need
So-
to?
This is a lot of
'Cause I
talking
can't hear it
heads.
Yeah, we'll just skim ahead. I have not seen this
Is
video,
this-
so I don't
Did
know
anyone
where.
put any of the Overwatch stuff in?
No. Come on.
Dude,
In trailer
Is-
talk?
dude, they're okay. Okay. I'll save it for my 4-player minute, I guess.
Can we
Brad's
get a
such
little more
bitch.
audio,
What
please,
is-
Davis?
Okay.
It's Borderlands. Borderlands, the
not.
art style.
No, what is this? What are they
Halo?
turning this into?
This is Halo. It's Halo.
It's her-
It's Halo.
It's Zoids.
It's Bionicles.
Bionicle? That can't be right. Bionicle doesn't have like people in it.
I'm just making shit up.
Oh. I was so ready for that to be true.
Wait, you didn't know this was Horizon?
I don't know what this is, Nicholas.
This is Horizon, but
Well,
I don't know
just
see
what
still
the
that
seems
fuck it
now,
is.
but what is it? Like a MOBA?
Who the?
It's cooperative multiplayer Horizon, but
God damn it.
cartoony.
So Borderlands.
But like, this is crazy because like, I don't know.
There's already a cooperative online multiplayer Horizon game. This is the second one.
What
Are you sure about that?
Wait,
What are
what's
you
the other
referring
one?
to?
The other one is a Korean MMO that is like a
But
couple
it's
months
not
away
out
from
yet.
launching.
No, that's
Oh.
not Horizon.
I
though.
mean-
That's theft, right?
No,
But
it is
it
Horizon.
the IP?
No. It is Horizon. We
It
watched
is
the whole
Horizon.
fucking presentation on it. It's like a mobile game. It's a mobile MMO that looks like insane.
Oh,
Yeah,
That
this
is on
very much
Steam.
this is very much a like cynical use of IP kind of discussion.
That looks like Jack from Jack and Daxter.
I think desperate is what it is. I think people were so, despite the good scores of that last game, people were
It's the
so like
desperation that makes
immediately
will
bored
never-
by it.
I will never understand the indifference to Horizon. I will never understand it because like it's oh my god, it's so frustrating.
She's
It's
got
so
more
frustrating.
makeup though. You know, I feel like the Chuds won.
I want Horizon 3, god damn it. What is this dog shit?
Horizon 3, I mean, that's fucking inevitable. You'll get that one day. Let them cook, man. I don't know. They're just trying to find a revenue stream because single player expensive games ain't it, I guess. I mean, look, it's a questionable decision. We can all agree there. But is it free to play?
Yes.
I feel like this is going to come out and they're going to be shut down within a year.
I mean, I don't know.
This
It's
Bog
not-
Noise
it's
is
not
right.
high
This has
guard.
to. Is this not part of the fucking games as a service push that Sony was doing?
Well, most certainly, I guess, because
Yeah, it is.
But I thought they
Do
were
we
like.
know
I thought
any-
they were like. I thought they were.
This
camping
game has
out.
been
No,
in
they just can't.
development.
They did cancel a bunch of them. I mean,
Yeah,
why
like,
did
how do we
this
know
have
they're
to
even
live
still
in?
doing that?
Why did Twisted
I don't
Metal
know.
have to die and this had to live? I don't
This
know.
this has been in
But-
development for about 5 years. It was developed in parallel to Horizon 2.
Which we
and-
knew, right? We knew.
Yeah, it was a known product.
Nice.
But
I think people
I
are
have a
just
question.
shocked by the art style. That's all.
I have a question.
what's your
this
question?
is the 6th Horizon game.
That's not his question. What's your question?
Is
Crispy?
this newsworthy?
What?
I mean, it was part of a Nintendo Direct.
Was this about Overwatch?
Well, I'm just saying. If this is newsworthy,
Well, what's
I
going on with
think
Overwatch? They're getting rid of the 2 is what I heard.
they got rid of the 2. They got rid of
So
the
what?
fucking 2.
So it's just called
Also,
Overwatch.
it's just called Overwatch. They've
But
also changed everything except the 5v5 aspect of the game, I guess. They're adding 5 characters at once, which they've never done before. And then they're adding another 5 characters over the course of the year.
I mean, these animations look nice. Like so
Dude,
people are people are mad because a video game publisher announced anything. And you know what? The people are learning. They've already enjoyed doing it, right? Everyone loved the Concord situation, and they realized like, yo, we can kill High Guard.
Yeah.
Let's all let's all be negative and we'll just agree to not play it. And sure enough, the numbers are dire. Now, I mean they're they're plummeting. Um and now people don't even have to watch this. They could already be mad at it. But I mean, this doesn't seem like if it wasn't called Horizon, people would be like, I don't know, this looks all right, I guess, right? It
I
seems
don't
like the kind of
understand.
game people play,
People were
like,
probably just riding on
massive.
the Borderlands comparison a little more,
Yeah.
which I don't
Why
think
does
is
the name Horizon have such negative connotation for so many people?
I
I'll
don't
never understand it.
I don't think it
really
is. I
does.
think it's very ambivalent. I think it's like
That's I
a
mean that's
very
this might as well be the same because like I will never understand that. I just it's like some of the greatest action combat of the generation, like straight up,
I
straight up.
think
And
I don't know.
ugh,
I don't know. I think
I don't
people, I
know.
mean, it's
I like
just like people were excited for that first one. It's just, I don't know, like it didn't have staying power in a way that, like a God of War or something had, right?
I think I like Horizon 2 better than God of War
yeah,
2.
but like also
You like Horizon 2 more than
listen.
Yeah, more than
you like
Ragnarok.
Listen.
God of
Yeah,
War?
I do.
We've got 3 first party big name like kind of blockbuster franchises from Sony that we could talk about, right? Horizon Zero Dawn, The Last of Us, and God of War. And Horizon Zero Dawn and The Last of Us, both of which have primarily featured women,
I mean that's
are controversial at best. People don't like The Last of Us 2 anymore for some reason. I don't know.
uh, I mean they didn't
That
like it
game's
to begin
sick.
The
with, and
Last
I
of Us 2?
think
No,
they're
they came out the
wrong as
gate
hell.
kind of hot on that one.
Dude,
I
people
hate I
don't
hate gamers.
No, I
Gamers
mean,
are
but
the
like this
worst.
is, but like apathy towards Horizon is like very low on the list of reasons to hate gamers, Nick. There's such a horrible list of reasons out there that are far
yeah.
more
Yeah.
I would also throw out that
egregious
like
than I just into Horizon as much as I was before.
I would also like to point out that
Still sucks,
Horizon
dude.
1 launched against Breath of the
Yeah,
Wild.
we know the lore, but it's still like even at the end of those years. I mean, well, no, I
It's a
mean the first one was
successful
what?
franchise. It's just like
Yeah.
I feel like I've never met anybody other than myself who feels the way about Horizon as I do. It seems
You
but
it's
it's
a
also like a
it's your
best-selling title.
coworker's favorite game though. Like there's a lot of
Yeah.
people who love this game who
Yeah.
aren't just like the snobby hobbyists you hang
We
out
can
with.
skip past this shit
Like
now. This is long. Let's move on. Oh,
It's
it's
the
over.
very
Okay.
end.
is this like a hero shooter
But it's
monster hunter
talking. We
is
can
a good
skip.
question. Is this like a hero shooter monster hunter?
I mean, that's kind of what it
It's
looks like, doesn't it?
it's a hero
It's
shooter
already
monster hunter,
over.
but you're
Can you
not
skip?
actually hunting a singular giant monster.
Oh, boo. That's what it should be. They should
Why
make
is it
more
not?
games.
Why is it not letting you
Monster
skip?
Hunter.
Yeah, why is it? Where'd the button go?
Can you refresh?
What the
Is this
did
the end?
did you two update its fucking
No,
ever?
it's probably just.
Oh, we're jumping right into High Guard next.
Oh man, spoilers.
Spoilers for like 3 seconds.
Oh no, I don't
saw
know. If
the
they
news.
don't show the title, no one's gonna know what the fuck this is.
They
Because
saw the title right appear.
oh, what
Only 'cause
you're
you hovered.
hovering. You might need to skip ahead a little bit. Oh, we also need some more audio on this one.
Is this not the same
Yeah.
trailer they showed at the Game Awards?
No,
No, it's different.
it's a 5-minute cinematic story trailer.
Is it Discord that's cutting like frames, or is that the actual YouTube
A
video?
little bit, but
A little bit, probably.
Somebody said this game looks like the front page of ArtStation, and I can't get over it. I can't get it. I can't get it out of my head.
what is
Holy
shit.
ArtStation?
That
I don't
is
know,
so
Art
That's
true.
like the
Station.
social media art site that like all the professionals use. That like where all the concept artists post their shit.
Oh, it's
God.
look, it's Torin, but legally distinct.
Oh, but you can ride a bear.
All right, we could skip this. I only put this in here as a joke. This game's already dead. These poor guys. Fucking Jeff Keighley
Okay, these
ruined
poor
people's
guys,
lives.
yes. These poor guys, yes. But can we also just acknowledge that like there are certainly like kind of tiers and layers to indie game development. And
Mhm.
like somebody telling you that like, hey, I'm gonna go open up the bakery of my dream, you know, you're like, yeah, awesome, good for you, I hope it succeeds, versus the guy who's like, hey, I'm gonna open my own corporate chip manufacturer, and you're like, what? Like the scale of investment and infrastructure you need to make a game like this that's going to rival what, Apex Legends and Marvel Rivals and Overwatch and fucking,
Yeah.
I don't know, do people still play Rainbow Six and like
I
Arc Raiders and all
unfortunately
that
do.
shit? Like what, like you're not even in the same fucking, you're in the stratosphere. Like you're not
Yeah.
even in the same neighborhood. Like that's, so I don't know. You're right. Oh, poor these guys, but like, oh my god, they bit off way more than they could chew than like another developer making just like their dream game that they've been developing by themselves for 10 years or
Sure.
something, you know?
But Apex was an overnight success, and these are those
Apex
people.
was an
so they-
overnight success made by EA, dude.
Yo, I know. But like those people are like, yo, maybe we can get some of that
Wait,
money that went to EA.
Yeah, I guess
Ma-
if you own like the fucking data centers you need to support something like this, and you have
I
the
guess
staff
there's a
to
piece of
continually
this.
develop content for 10 years.
There's a piece of this story that I guess I'm not familiar with. How is this game funded?
It's not about the funding. It's about
But
the
I mean,
fact
like,
that
Saudi
I don't
Arabia, China.
Yeah,
Sorry.
probably.
It's-
Like you're getting to the point where like these games are so expensive that there's like some kind of geopolitics going on with their existence, and it's getting weird.
it is getting weird.
But here's the thing, right? This game is not successful. It won't be successful, but they could pivot, right? Like there was a time when Fortnite was a thing that no one cared about, and they were like,
It's
let's just do a
developed-
PUBG or something because we already have all the people and the servers in place. Let's do a PUBG real quick, and then the next, the rest is history, right? Like maybe they're enough to like throw together like a extraction shooter out of these bones and like make something that people care about. It's still
but until they
free.
do that, it's
It
not
being
news.
free is a big part of the potential, but yeah. All right, let's skip this shit.
It being, yeah.
there it is.
We've come
Why'd it
so
go away?
far. We've come so far in this trailer. Oh, I'm never
No
gonna
one
know
cares
how
about
it
the trailer.
ends.
though. No one's
I'm never gonna know how the trailer ends. Oh,
What's this
this
game.
again?
Can someone explain this one to me?
This is like Sea of Thieves, but not. And I know that's a really terrible descriptor because,
Is
and it's
this
also
a
not
cinematic
super accurate.
thing? How do you know about this game, Nick?
We've seen trailers of it like 3 times.
Yeah. We've seen the same trailer in like 3 different trailer talks.
In fact, this is the most cinematic. This is like if this is all
But
cinematic, this is the first one that would be.
I
all
think
cinematic.
we've been confused every time though.
Yeah,
I'm
because
still-
everybody was like, "Oh, it looks like Sea of Thieves," but then we haven't really gotten a straight answer as to what exactly it is.
Maybe we need to skip ahead in this one. I don't know what this is. I thought we'd see some gameplay.
This looks wild.
It's all cinematic.
Is this all cinematic too? Like what event happened that all right, skip this shit.
Actually,
We'll find
hang on.
something. It's a NetEase game. This is
Well-
a gotcha or something.
Well, hang on. There was Oh, okay. Well, I thought there might be something. Okay.
RS character trailer.
Oh, is she the banner character
it's
this
just
week
Maybe, I
or
don't know.
whatever? No, the
Yeah,
game's not
she's
out.
the-
I don't think.
She's the pole.
All right. Well, now we're getting into some stuff that Nick and Chris Davis care about.
No, I watched this trailer. I'm not interested.
Resident
I didn't watch any of the
Evil.
direct.
But if it was like Capcom, you'd be popping off, right?
What? Like they went a little too far with the feathers for this Velociraptor because now he just looks like he's wearing a wig.
Wow, anti-science.
Wow, fucking
anti-science.
anti-science. Wow,
Wow.
Mr.
No.
Philistine.
No, I'm all for them having
He's
feathers, but like
toddler
it
posting.
literally just looks like he's wearing a wig now.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, the artist could still be
Nick,
bad.
I'm
but-
sorry. Dinosaurs would probably look stupid in real life.
Probably, you're probably right.
It would be so sick if they came back, though, right? Like,
Is this
Dinosaurs
just
came back?
deception with dinosaurs?
It would be
The
so
end of
That's not a real
humanity would
dinosaur,
be
guys. That
so
was
much
not a real
cooler if it was
dinosaur.
dinosaurs.
The
There's so
music
many
is a
ways
choice.
humanity
This
could
music
probably
choice is
end.
truly awful. What the fuck?
Dude, it's like Pragmata, the girl from Pragmata.
Yeah.
It's-
This is also a secret Mega
That's
Man
not
game?
the trailer I watched during the Nintendo Direct, I
Tokyo
don't think.
Scramble. Never heard of it. Is this running
was
on a Switch?
announced- Switch
like,
2.
like
yeah,
a Switch
of
1,
course.
maybe?
What is
Switch
it?
2.
As long as it's not a gotcha game,
I don't know what it is.
This is one where they show you could use the game sharing to where one person can control the camera and one person can control the character and another person can pull the trigger. And I'm like, who wants to do that? Make a co-op game. Stupid.
Nobody.
We can make this
game comes
game
out.
unplayable.
Oh my! This game comes out in 6 days.
Yep.
It's $30.
So what?
Better hurry up and get your bids in, guys.
What's all this shit?
Oh, they
don't
just
think you
announced
can.
a bunch of Bethesda stuff for Switch 2.
Oh my god,
Uh,
fucking Todd.
Yeah, we don't care. Skip this shit. So there's nothing new here. No like new.
I really
Fallout
wish
or
Todd
anything?
was in the Epstein files.
There's no beef here.
There's
It's
still time,
ports.
Crispy. There's still
Yeah,
There's
time.
still time.
Okay. All right, skip
There's
it.
still
skip it, skip it.
time.
There's
God,
still so many
please tell
files.
me Todd's in the Epstein files. Get this fucker out of my
Oh,
face.
Jesus.
Dude, there is a demo that came out today. Progress carries over, dude. Just like Neo 3.
I'm not
That is
doing
the
it.
best trend
I'm not
in
doing
the
it.
world of demos since like the 360 era where everything had a demo. It's so
Yeah.
good. It
Wait,
basically means
what
the
are
game
you
is out
playing
now.
this on?
I played why I haven't downloaded it yet. It came out today. and I've been
Answer
at
the
work, but
question, Brad.
Okay,
What
okay.
platform?
I don't
are you playing
have
this
it on anything. I'm probably gonna
What
download
are
it on
you
my Switch
planning?
2 and see how it runs and
Damn it.
go from there. But I mean, it's out today, basically, right?
Oh, I bought Red Dead Redemption 2 on Steam on sale, you fuckers, by the way.
Oh,
You're welcome.
I already
You're
have it on
welcome.
Steam.
He already
Also,
had
by
it
the way,
on
no, no,
Steam.
no,
You're
no.
welcome.
You can't. Newsflash: you can't play Red Dead Redemption 2 via the Steam family sharing
What?
Oh, newsflash,
look-
that sucks.
Oh,
because you have to
you
boot it
owe
up
us
through
now,
the.
Crispy. You owe us.
Oh, I owe you? I didn't
Yeah,
do bullshit.
you owe us
I owe
something.
you fucking
You got to
You have
buy
to boot
another
it up.
game.
I didn't do
It's-
shit.
It still boots up with the Rockstar.
Oh,
More
their
talking
player
heads.
or
Come
whatever.
on. These people are too busy to make trailers. Oh, nice shirt though.
High on Life 2 is doing their dev interviews in a fucking skate shop. Hey, that's pretty cool.
He thinks he can win us over with a sick ass shirt. Hell no.
Think he
Fuck
can-
you.
Look at all those skateboards.
That shirt's pretty
House?
nice too.
We're just gonna
Um,
comment on all their shirts.
Dude, I played like 15 hours of Neo 3 in the demo,
Oh, I thought
and
you were
that's
just
just
high
the
on life.
game. It's just the video game. Sick.
But you're not talking about it tonight.
No, because
The
what am I going
demos
to
are
talk about next
free,
week,
right?
Nick?
Like,
After
you
I
don't-
play 80 hours of Neo 3.
The demo's free, right?
Yeah, of
You don't have to
course.
pre-order anything.
Yeah, it's just the game. You could just play the start of the game, and it's a lot of game. And I'm
This
sure
is-
Monster Hunter is going to be a lot of game.
This is sub 30 frames. Is this the Switch 2 version?
it's all like to us on our end. It's all sub 30. Everything we're
This is
watching.
sub 20 frames on my end. I don't know what you're
Okay.
talking.
Well, I'm just saying, from my perspective, this has to be a Switch
But the
version
frame,
because this is bad.
but the frames, Chris.
No, it's not a
the
Switch version. It's not a
frames.
Switch version.
Isn't this a
The
Then that's not a good sign. Then
yeah. I mean, what were you gonna fucking
Oh,
draft it, man? we just
no!
want to
Hollow
see
Knight
some sick
2
guns.
might not be. the next-
This is
Are
a
these
game
sick?
like people like that first game.
Is Justin Roiland
Critics weren't
even,
fucking
like,
with it because it came out right around the same time that the Rick and Morty dude was canceled.
Yeah,
And I don't know.
he's also the guy who fucking started Squanch Games that makes this. Like, is he
Yeah,
still?
but
does he still work there?
he's gone.
No,
Or
he
did they
doesn't work there.
divest
He's
him from
gone.
that company too?
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
gone.
he's gone. So like but people liked that first game enough to where they're like, oh, this is all right. Skip this shit. There's so many talking heads and trailer talk.
Brad
what the
has
fuck?
literally said skip this shit for every trailer tonight, except
Not
for
this
Monster
one, man.
Hunter
Can I get a little
Stories
more
3.
audio? Y'all need to hear the fairy.
Dude, can we
that's
stop
gonna
watching
ruin this
trailers
game.
and just watch A Night of the Seven Kingdoms?
It's not out yet, right?
That would be my first opportunity to watch it.
Does it come out tonight?
No, like 3
Tomorrow.
a.m.
Tomorrow.
I think.
Comes out tomorrow.
But I meant just like start the series over from the beginning. Nick
Yeah.
hasn't watched it yet. Nick's a
I
Game of
haven't
Thrones
touched it.
fan who refuses to watch Night of the Seven Kingdoms.
He's still
don't
like,
have
oh no,
listening to
this
the
is gonna
audiobook
taste
for
too
Clash
good.
of Kings.
This
or
isn't my
Storm
this
of
isn't
Swords.
my aura farming nonsensical porn slop.
I'm
What?
listening to A Feast for Crows,
Oh,
actually.
oh wow.
Oh, are you? My
Yeah.
my secret favorite book in the series.
Secret
So-
In
favorite,
fact, I
not
just I
actual
listened to a
favorite.
chapter today.
Well, I
The
mean,
Soiled Knight.
the Soiled Knight. Oh shit, dog. Oh shit. Okay. All right, Nick. All right.
He's
I
like,
hear
oh my
you.
god, he's telling the truth.
I see you, Nick. I see you.
That is
So,
crazy. How like
it-
are you keeping
interesting
everything
note.
together in your head? Listening to
I
it
mean,
so
about
slowly?
as well as could be expected.
Yeah, you'll have to do it again for sure,
Dude, I googled just yesterday. I googled George R. R. Martin's age.
Dude, why? Fucking- Don't be a dick.
Because I was watching interview clips as they pop up around the times that these shows are coming out, right? And he's I wanted to write 9 more Dunkin' Egg books, and I'm gonna fight that guy. If I see him in real life, I'm gonna fight him.
Dude, but the
What a
thing is,
jerk.
he might actually write 9 more Dunkin' Egg books. He's not gonna finish A Dream of Spring. Like Winds of Winters
But, like,
killed him, I think. But
The story he was
might-
telling about the writing of Dunkin' Egg was to get into an anthology book, right? Back in the
Yeah.
90s. And
yeah, he just like threw it together last minute after they were like,
Yeah,
last call
they
for
were
a
like-
story. Like,
they were like, your shit's not ready in time. We're gonna replace you. And he was like, begged them to still put his story in. Yeah,
and he just threw it together, and it's like the best thing he's ever written.
Well, yeah. How we feeling about this game? So like, I was kind of high on this, but then I found out it's not really Team Asano. It's the developers of Bravely Default 2, and which was kind of like overseen.
Do we not
by
fuck
Team
with
Asano.
Bravely Default 2?
Bravely Default 2. Do you remember Bravely Default 2? It wasn't the actual sequel to Bravely Default. It was like it came out later, and they decided to not count the actual sequel to Bravely Default, and they threw a 2 on the end, and it was actually developed by Claytek Games and just overseen by Team Asano, and it was mostly just kind of mid. And it didn't
Well,
run
shit.
very well.
Sky, thank you for 24 months.
It was
in a row.
more that
Very
it just
kind of you.
didn't have like an original thought. It was like its own.
Thank
It
you,
was just
Skie.
another. It was more Bravely Default. This game came out and it's like Earthbound meets, I don't know, that movie Pig or something.
Wait, the movie Pig with Nicolas Cage?
Yeah. Dude, those
What?
characters, that looks like fucking Brownie Brown. That looks like fucking Earthbound characters. Almost like Theft.
Yeah, but like I'm still trying to piece together
That
the
dude with
Pig
the
references.
mustache? Well, it's just about a guy and his pig, a hermit and his pig, which is literally what Pig was about, right?
I mean, kind
Kinda.
of.
Well,
kind
and
of.
about
Kind of?
like, cooking, but this is about like mushrooms and stuff. I guess.
For a movie about a guy and his pig, you don't really see a lot of the guy with his pig.
Well, it's
Yeah,
all about
but
him trying to
for-
get his pig back.
Yeah.
I know. At first I thought it was going to be like John Wick with a pig. but it's not that either.
Yeah, thank God. It's
Yeah.
because that would have been like a bad movie, and Nicolas Cage has made plenty of those. See, they're cooking. It's like fucking Pig, okay? it's
Just because there's a pig in it does not make it like the movie Pig.
it's about a hermit and a pig, and they're cooking. Nicolas Cage was a hermit. The closest we're gonna get. This
What
is
is this?
Menace. This has got some hype in the world of
Turn-based
like
tactics.
PC strategy game players, because this is
Mhm.
Battle Brothers
I
developer.
find myself being increasingly skeptical of art, and I'm like, I don't know why, but those character avatars are making me think AI.
Oh
and
no, these are just like, go look at it. Look at a screenshot of Battle Brothers.
No, I'm talking.
and
I'm talking
they've
about like
definitely come up
the
in the world.
portraits. The portraits.
Yeah, because AI art looks bad, and like if you're bad at doing art, sadly, people just think you're AI. Like the comments and stuff are like so sad for games where the art is kind of like this, because this is a respected strategy game developer, but their respected strategy game it looks like ass, dude. They made like just look up Battle Brothers. It's just not good. This one's long, but this one is like from Pearl Abyss, and it's fucking sick. But you can skip it
Now
if
we
you
need
want.
some. Now we get some dopamine, huh?
Look, man, I was fucking half-mast at Herman and Pig. Okay, I don't. Hey, look, it's Cairn. This guy's name is
Combat.
Cliff.
Oh god,
This
I'm waiting for the other
entire
shoe to drop
game could
on
have been
this.
made by AI for all I know. Look at that sweep, right? Like, the problem with this game is like that looks so sick, right?
Mhm.
Like the physics of that sweep, like whatever, taking his
Yes.
feet out from under him like an actual fucking sweep. This game, I watched like show floor footage of like a normie playing this game at like Tokyo Game Show, and it looked like he was having a miserable fucking time. It was like he was playing Dynasty Warriors and they were all attacking him at once, unlike, Dynasty Warriors where
I mean,
they
there
just
is
stand around.
also there is
And
also
he
the
seems
possibility that you watch someone who is just maybe not
no
Inazuna
no,
drop.
you're right.
great.
But I'm saying like it looked so annoying. Not because I think he was bad, but because like I think if you are even slightly not on it, like it becomes maybe insufferable. He was like it was when I say like it wasn't he was badly playing a Souls game and dying.
Yeah.
He was just like getting hit by like
I
24
mean,
dudes, one right after the other. And he seemed,
everybody talks about
I
like
could feel his frustration.
I mean, I still remember the days when people would talk about how like enemies would wait to attack in Assassin's Creed, and it's like there is kind of a reason that that's a thing.
They've all done it.
I mean,
They've all done
yeah,
it, dude.
but
Like you go way back to Hideki Kamiya and like Devil May Cry, like the fucking birth of like the character action genre. Dude, they've always done that shit where they're not like if they're off camera, right? If they're off camera, they're immediately
they'll
way
stand there.
less aggressive, right?
Yeah.
Like that's just game design. But here it's like they didn't.
They didn't die. They just turned that shit off completely instead of
Yeah.
sliding the scale.
Yeah, but they gave you
it's
like a million tools. So if you're like fucking good at it, maybe it'll be sick. But if you're not good at it, it just seems like so frustrating. But
I will say
Look,
this: this
it-
does
I
look
know
like the
you
kind
guys
of
are
game you
all
don't want to be
rooting
thrust
for
into in a
this to
demo.
fail. I know you
no,
guys
no,
all.
we
No,
want
I'm
this to be
not.
amazing. It's
and
just
I
hard
want
to
this to be
believe,
a hell of
right?
a success.
It's hard to
But
believe.
listen, yeah, because Nick's asking like, what's the other shoe? Like, what's the other shoe's gonna drop? The other shoe
But I
that's gonna
also
drop
felt that way
is the
about.
end of Western game development, Nick.
Shut
Like,
up.
like we're fucking done. Like
Shut up.
you're not gonna be
Also,
playing a
this
game that
game's
wasn't
been
developed in
developed
the East
fucking
ever again.
forever. This
But
game's
like,
been
look,
developed forever.
look. I also said the same exact thing about like Black Myth Wukong and Atomic Heart, and I love both of those games. So like, I know it's possible to like look amazing and then deliver an experience that is as cool as it looks. So like,
Is
I'm
that what
not,
those are?
I'm
This
not that
looks cooler
cynical.
than those though. Those look like games
I,
that we were semi-familiar with. It's like, oh, that reminds me of BioShock. That reminds me of like a Souls game. I've never seen a game that this reminds me of.
I mean this. I mean honestly, this gives me Dragon's Dogma,
Yeah, but
like
only
elevated
like at a
Dragon's Dogma.
glance, right? If when you start looking at all the
Elevated
crazy
Dragon.
shit that this
This
game is
fucking
doing,
guy.
Dragon's Dogma
This
wasn't
fucking
even
guy.
close to this insane.
And Breath of the Wild.
And here's the deal, right? Like Breath of the Wild, which is like insanely insane. I was thinking about this, and I heard a somebody had played this game, and they gave a very detailed description of why the controls are so insane, and it was like, well, like he picked up a pillar, right? And he explained the controls to like pick up this pillar and like swing it around. But except he wasn't doing that. That was later in a boss fight. It was like planting a flag in like a flag pole. Like he was planting a flag at a base. And he was talking about the
Yeah.
insane controls of like holding like both shoulder buttons and like you're pressing like 8 buttons just to do this action of like planting a flag, right? Which he later did in a boss fight when he picked up a fucking pillar and hit an enemy with it. And I was like, but that's just insane, right? But I started thinking about like Monster Hunter. And if you take a
Yeah.
step back and think about any of the controls in Monster Hunter compared to any fucking modern video
Insane.
game, it's absolute insanity.
They've
And
made
maybe
it
you
better
have to do
since World,
insane
but
shit
oh
to
my
get
God.
insane output. But it's also the only game where you can fight the dragon the size of a skyscraper, and it doesn't, like, no other game feels like that at all. Not even
You're right.
close. So maybe
Can
they're
we
cooking.
back
I
up
don't
for a
know.
second to the little like propeller helicopter thing he was flying? Because
Yeah,
damn,
dude. Like,
Yeah.
can you
that
back
was
up
cool as hell.
a second to every second of this footage? Because it all looks so sick.
Look at that! Oh my
It's-
god!
It can't be real.
What if I know this is probably not gonna let this wouldn't
It's a
even
rug
register
pull.
for you, Brad. But like, what if the rug pull on this is actually that the writing is just atrociously bad and
Oh,
boring?
it will. I most
certainly will be.
atrocious. Like, this is not what you're here for, right? But
I mean, it's the thing that'll keep me going.
the real rug pull
Probably.
is that this is gonna run like absolute dog shit, and they're probably using like a military grade computer to like make these
Dude,
trailers.
I bet you can fucking run this game on a phone. Are you kidding me?
No. Well, it's either or, right? It's either going to be the best running game we've ever played or the worst. But like from what I understand,
There
Black
is no
Desert
middle ground.
Online has like horrible like performance, right? Like it always ran like shit, at least when it launched. So I don't know, man. Like,
I mean,
like
dude,
it's the kind of game that maybe it's okay on a PC, but on a
Well,
PS5,
yeah,
it's going to be
yeah.
fucking tragic.
Well, it's like how the cell phone version of PUBG runs way better than the original
Yeah,
desktop version.
yeah. These are not console developers, not even close to console developers. So there's a better chance that it's going to run terrible. It's like an Eastern European developer when they make a console port. It's just not what they do. A Korean game development is probably very similar.
Here's my concern.
Where
Here's my
they
concern.
don't make
If it-
PlayStation games.
Let's just say hypothetically it actually runs decent on PC. Does it run decent if you
Look at
have
this
like
fucking
like a
wizard.
5090 or something? Or is it like am I you know what
I
I
don't
mean?
know. I don't know. I feel like it's
I don't know if it's
Like
going to run.
this looks so good. I don't want to play it looking any worse than this.
Well, then don't get it on PS5 is what I'm trying to say.
Well, I'm
What
not.
is that
I'm gonna get it on PC.
spider?
Oh my god, it looks like oh my god, it's an airship.
Some of
What
the
the fuck is
Airship
that?
with
particle effects look
talons.
so
how come
bad,
every
though.
trailer has something crazy that they've never even that they're just like, oh yeah, also there's a fucking
That's this
747
game.
you can fly. Like,
Like when this comes out in when does it come out? Like April or something? Like
No.
oh,
March
did we mention
19th.
the mech?
it's like remember life before Demon Souls? Games
Wait, this
were
comes out in
boring.
March?
Yes.
Games were boring. Yeah.
I thought this was like September or something at the earliest.
Video games really
Oh
only
my God.
became good in 2011.
Uh,
I mean, we
I
all
just
know
looked
that,
up
yeah.
the PC specs. The recommended
Don't.
is a 2080.
Dude,
Really?
that's nothing,
Yeah.
man, right? Well, these days. I mean, honestly, PC game development is so dire. Like the thought of building a PC or buying anything PC related, it makes me want to just play emulators. It's so depressing.
Nvidia like didn't they say like, oh, we're not really doing, we're defocusing our video game stuff now.
It's
Like
so
they're
weird.
refocusing their company towards AI.
This really does seem, yeah.
Well,
yeah,
they're
I mean,
they're
yeah, it's
they're
all
they brought back the 3060. Like what the fuck? But
yeah.
I don't know that I
The
understand.
3060. I think that's what I have in my computer.
And that's how you know it's old.
Well, no, that wasn't even the card I built it with. That was one that
I'm
Kenton sent me.
kidding.
I built this with a 1080. That's how old my computer is.
a TI or just a 1080?
But you know what? You know what, dude? That Pragmata demo ran perfectly. Oh, pretty sick.
All right, we should probably start this podcast. It's gonna
Yeah,
be.
did we watch this Mugenic Features trailer?
Yes, I remember
We
it
do
because
have
of
Yeah,
Black
we've seen
Pussy.
Black
this.
Pussy. Okay. We do have a really short
It's-
show.
it's ki-
But yeah, you can. This comes
I'm
out
gonna
next week. Dude, I am excited. But this is a good time in video games for this guy over here. I don't know about y'all. I mean, I know you're waiting on Horizon and shit or whatever, but like between Mugenics and Neo and Monster Hunter Stories 3, like it's all my shit. And I'm pretty pleased.
We're eating
And
good.
other stuff, dude. Fucking Cairn.
Ready? Please test your microphones in Audacity. Gonna do mine real
Dude,
quick.
I started. Well,
Testing 1
I mean,
2.
we'll
Test
talk
test
about it,
test.
but I almost booted up Grow Home. I was like, let's play other games that just feel made for me specifically.
Alrighty. I am ready
Test.
when y'all are.
I don't think I've ever uploaded the wrong microphone because I don't think I have any other microphones connected to this computer.
That's good. I'm just double checking.
Y'all can disable microphones that you don't ever want to use.
Yeah. Which I do.
Why don't you disable your fucking mouth?
Damn.
You bitch.
Oh,
All right, we're
great.
gonna do a one segment show tonight, guys.
Dude,
I just realized that
so-
none of chat heard any of the game audio. Great.
Well, I mean, it was so low anyways.
Sucks to
would
be
they have
them.
even heard it? It was so low anyways. Hey,
Yeah, well,
Sorry, guys.
have any of y'all been watching the new Strange Addiction season? I've been
Oh,
telling
yeah,
y'all about
totally.
it,
no.
but
I don't watch that trash.
like, yeah, I mean, Nick, just don't say it like that. It makes
I'm kidding.
you can't.
I'm
SVU,
kidding.
SVU. Look,
Dude, that's
here's
the
the thing.
joke.
here's the thing.
That's
Yeah,
the joke.
a lot of the people I work with have been watching it, but I do work with a lot
Oh
of
my
younger people. I don't know.
Follow
Dude,
complaint.
so I mean, I've talked about like the vabbing and stuff, and like last episode had a cardboard eater who was so fucking like chill. Like I think he should have kept doing it. Like he would
I think he
fucking
should.
get it, little pieces of it. He'd get it out of his cabinet and he would put it in his eggs. Like as he's cooking his eggs on the stove, he was throwing little pieces of cardboard and he's like, man, I just like the crunch or the crinkle or whatever. I don't know. All he does. Anyways, this new
I love how you
episode,
said
they
a
were telling me
cardboard
about the new
eater like
episode.
it's more than one.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Also,
Surely he's
like
not the first
last
guy
week's
that's
episode had the 20-year-old young lady who eats hot glue sticks, both hot and stick form. And she went to the doctor, and it's very common on this show. We're like, oh, I've been doing this for fucking 20 years. I'm going to keep doing it. I don't care what the doctor says to me. And like they come out of the doctor going, yeah, maybe I'll cut back a little bit, but I ain't never going to stop. This 20-year-old, she goes in there. She's been eating hot glue since she was 13. The doctor was like,
God.
like you are going to die And let me tell you the ways that you're going to die. First of all, it's not if you're going to get cancer, it's when you're going to get cancer, because you will get it if you don't already, and they're saying, but that's the least of your problems, because your colon, like you're going to have a blockage in your colon, and about 50% of the people that happens to don't get to the emergency room fast enough, and they just die. And like, that's going to happen to you sooner than rather than later. And this woman looks so fucking horrified that then it usually fades to then it usually fades to like a screen of saying, oh, like cardboard eater Jim kept eating cardboard, he didn't give a fuck. This one faded to a screen of saying she immediately stopped eating hot glue.
Oh, that's good, at least.
Yeah, no, it's good. But she's been doing it for 7 years, which is crazy.
But that almost tells me that it's like this wasn't an addiction if you could just literally just stop on a whim like that.
It is an addiction, and it's like comforting. I mean, it's a problem. It's there's all kinds of reasons people do this shit. I mean, some legitimately have like pica and stuff, right? But this one was crazy. But well, I mean, shut up, Chris Davis. But the one in next week's or the one that came out in the episode today has a woman that eats her nails, not just like her fingernails, but she'll like bite her fucking toenails off of her foot and eat the nails. And she also eats her daughter's nails and like her friend's nails. I've not seen this episode. I just heard about it today from coworkers.
Oh my god, Brad. I'm gonna need you to
That
stop.
one really fucked. I don't know if I could do it.
Why do you do
All right.
this
I mean,
to us?
look,
On that
sometimes
note-
it's funny. Sometimes it's funny. There was one, like an earlier episode this season, where it's like, I put my husband's semen all over my face. It is a face product.
Podcast.
It is a facial product, literally and figuratively, or whatever, categorically. And the way he was so like, and like the husband called it like the product or whatever. It was so gross. I couldn't turn that off. I think they weren't using the actual stuff on the show, but like it still grossed me out so much. And she was just rubbing it on her face.
And we have to hear it from you. We have to
like,
share in your suffering.
Her skin looks so bad. It's like it wasn't even helping. Shall I restart my recording?
Yes! My god, you've been recording this.
I restarted. The product. Right.
I'm recording.
I'm recording. I don't want to anymore.
Is Crispy even here?
Why are y'all like, y'all act like y'all have not seen depraved shit? Like this is kid stuff. Come on.
It's not us seeing depraved shit. It's you seeing depraved shit and keep going back to watching depraved shit and forcing us to listen to you talk about depraved shit.
Yeah, but like you're not a fucking scientist or professor. Get over it.
Neither are you. So why are you watching it?
You're fine. No, I'm saying, why are you acting like you're a fucking academic or something and have better things to do than listen to my description of this television show? You're fine.
I have a lot better things I could be doing.
Guys, what is that noise?
Chris Davis? I'm Crispy. I think we're getting some feedback. Oh yeah, we're
Crispy,
getting feedback.
your microphone that's fucked up. I don't know. That's actually kind of what it sounded like, but a lot harsher when I got the recording last week.
Oh. You might have your wrong microphone selected.
I'm assuming I stopped my recording, by the way. I'm going to restart it.
I'll stop it.
Hello?
Hello?
Hi.
Can you hear me?
You went...
Yes.
You're
yes,
quiet,
now I can hear you.
but you have...
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear
you.
you.
Hear us? Crispy?
It's on the right microphone, but it sounds wild.
You're quiet.
Yeah.
I'm quiet.
Oh, you were listening to your recording.
Yeah.
Oh. So
Make
do
sure
you
the
start
recording is
Audacity
the recording is like blown out.
Yeah, that's what I got
Do you start
last week.
Audacity before you start Discord?
It doesn't
Recording
matter.
volume's all the way down, though. What?
You have the wrong mic then.
That's not the wrong
Yeah.
mic. I'm looking at the fucking input.
But did you
Yeti
open
stereo
Discord?
microphone. I only have one Yeti.
Did you open Discord after or before Audacity?
I don't know.
Always open Audacity first because Discord can fuck that up. Even if you think you're looking at the right one, it like skull fucks Audacity.
All right.
I will say, like, Chris Davis, like, I've lived my whole life and I've had people like, oh, hey, Brett, like college or something, right? You know, like I'm saying, I've been dodging this, like, dude, watch this guy, like, he look at him break his arm or whatever. Like, oh, did you see the video of that dude getting his head cut off? Like, I've never watched that stuff. My entire life, I've been like, you know what? I'm good. And like, I know you sick fucks were watching that stuff. So don't talk to me
No.
like y'all
That
can't
is
handle.
that is actually not true. By the way.
Factually incorrect.
Y'all
Definitely
can't handle
not.
some weird shit.
Hello.
Hello.
Do I sound
think
okay?
yes, I think you sound better.
Okay. I'm recording.
Does your
in
Audacity? Okay, cool. Just let us know.
I'm good. I already checked it before I even opened
Oh.
Discord.
Cool. All right, I hit record.
You probably
am
beat
recording.
off to worse. Come on. Show me the
Wait.
last 10 porno videos you watched and let me be the judge.
I would like to know who you're talking to first of all.
Yeah, who
Both,
are you
either,
talking?
both, all. You know, let me.
Sounds like
That-
somebody's just
dude,
trying
that's
to get some
kind
free
of a
porn.
good. Can I say that this feels like $1 million like content creation like idea concept of like analyzing a stranger's like
people's-
porn like library or whatever
Dude,
and like drawing conclusions.
Famed
So,
New
of
York
course, sort of like a
financier,
React
Jeffrey
video.
Epstein. This is your
There-
porn
No,
folder.
well, like
There's
a
a
React
comedian-
video.
there's some
Porn
comedian on
React.
Instagram, and he always at on his stand-up shows, he always, when he does like audience participation stuff, he always asks people to yell out their porn search terms, and then that's what he just goes off of. It's fucking weird, man. The things people are willing to yell and admit openly at stand-up comedy shows, pretty incredible.
Dude, fuck this
Do
game.
you think there's like an innovation award at like the porn awards or whatever? Like what is like the new trending category these days?
Step.
No, see that's old hat. That's old hat.
old
I
hat.
mean, it's AI, right? Like I feel like there's like ads for like AI porn, and I'm like, dude, we're on the porn site. Why would anyone want to click your link to watch like some weird fucked up like there's there's like I could watch some Overwatch porn or something and I get more out of it than whatever the fuck is going on in
Here's
that
the
video.
here's the catch though. That Overwatch porn you're talking about is AI.
No, come on, how dare you? There is people out there who work really hard on that stuff.
I
I mean, maybe some of it is. I don't. These days, yeah,
like,
you're probably right.
not that I've ever seen any of them. Okay, we need to get started. Are we ready to go?
Maybe
Are
I
we all
haven't clicked
recording?
Do I need
I'm
to-
recording now, but
There
is
a
his
best
audio
art
straight?
direction category?
Your audio's good, Crispy?
Yes.
Wait, sorry. What category did you just say, Crispy?
Best art direction. Best
Oh, you're
cinematography.
Are you looking at the AVN award
Best directing
categories?
portfolio international. Best directing portfolio narrative. Best directing portfolio niche specialty.
This sounds
Best
like the
directing
Oscars, man.
portfolio non-narrative. Best directing portfolio varied range. Best double penetration sex scene.
One of these is not like the other.
But do you think they're
Best
like game critics,
best
right? Where they're so
featurette.
like up their own ass about like
Best
Literally.
consumer's
female
game of the
mixed
year,
age
right? Like
movie or series. Best foursome orgy scene. Best girl sex scene. Best Gonzo cinema core movie or series.
What?
Best hair and makeup.
Okay.
but like
Best
how do you think it's real?
Ingenue movie or what is Ingenue?
Guys, this could have been perfect podcasting content. We are recording. I guess we could.
I
But I haven't even done a
Oh.
roll call yet. Okay. Everybody
This
shut up
is
for a
good
second.
content, but toenail eater is not good content.
Everybody shut up for a
Correct.
second. Roll call for the podcast starts now. Brad,
Hello.
Crispy,
Hello.
Chris Davis.
Hello, I'm also here.
Okay. Now you may proceed
Dude,
with.
I once set my
So
college
the
roommate's
original.
homepage to shitcity.com, which granted, this was like in the year 2000. I don't know what that is if you type it into a search bar now. At the
I'm
time, I
not
thought it
going
was
to.
so funny because it was like a
That's
blown up
college
face
humor.
with shit all over it.
Oh,
So
what a
like you were asking if there was like an innovation award. I mean, there are a lot
Yeah.
of like best new male performer, best new female performer,
Yeah.
best solo tease
But do
performance,
you think
best
it's like
star
snooty?
showcase.
You think they're
There's
snooty
a
about their shit?
best tag team sex scene, best three-way sex scene. There's
Yeah.
also best trans acting performance. Trans acting?
what?
Best trans group sex scene. Best trans movie or series. Trans newcomer, best trans 101 sex
They're
scene.
just trans
I'm in the
awards.
trans category now.
Yeah.
VR group
Clearly.
sex scene, VR trans sex scene, clever
See, that
title
doesn't
of the
feel
year.
very.
Wait, you want to hear the nominees for clever title of the year?
Please.
Fuck
Yes.
yes, I do.
Okay, from Swaps Reptile, we have Bend Me Over, Your Walker, and Fuck Me Pop Pop. Lethal Hardcore / Pulse, we have Clitbait.
Okay.
From Wankers VR, we have Cock Me Amadeus.
Okay.
From Lethal Hardcore Pulse, we have Did You Order Rim Service?
Okay. All
From
right.
Extra Small Team Skeet Reptile, we have Hole Alone. From VR Bangers, How to Drain Your Dragon. Perv Nana, Family Strokes, and Reptile. I Can't Believe We Split Roast Nana. Grandparents' Day Gets Weird. From Brazzers, you have Jizz on Me Private. That's an order.
But see,
Wankers VR.
This is the same shit.
Sitting
that
on the
it's always
cock of the
been.
day.
See, this is boring though, Chris. Crispy.
And then
what I
Aspen
wanted
K
to know.
Enterprise, Evil Angel. Last but not least, Trans Twinette, which I think is supposed to be like Antoinette.
15
Antoinette,
years ago,
yeah.
we could have had this exact same conversation.
Okay,
Is what
I'm
I'm
sorry
Yeah,
that we haven't
but-
evolved at all.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm saying.
15
That's what I
years
was
ago.
asking.
Brad, 15
Mark
years
Stone
ago, we
Award
were.
for Outstanding Comedy, Most Outrageous Sex Scene. It's more like Best New Performers. I don't know if there's like a Best Enhancement Manufacturer, Fetish Manufacturer, Lingerie Apparel Line, Lubricant Brand, Pleasure Product Manufacturer Large, Pleasure Product Manufacturer Medium, Pleasure Product Manufacturer Small. Each of these has like a
Up
dozen
and coming
nominees
new
too.
kink
Wait, how,
trend.
do they do all these as like an Oscar type show?
Yeah,
Because
this is the
holy
AVN
shit.
Awards.
I know,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
like I never
Best
thought you
retail
could,
chain,
like,
but it's like all of
100
like the porn
categories.
industry. It's like if AMC
we-
won an award for best movie theater at the Oscars.
Nick, I need
I
you
just-
to promise me that you're going to fade in the podcast in the middle of this conversation.
Best
please.
airtight gangbang scene.
It's not. It's
All
always
girl
been like
movies
this,
is
dude.
best. No, there
What
is
I'm saying
no
is when I
there is
click
no,
the categories tab, when I click the categories
there's no
tab,
Ron Jeremy Award for advancing the art of pornography or anything. No,
but that's what I was wondering. I feel like
I don't-
some like video games as a normal person,
Which is what we're
not
here to
what
talk
we
about.
like how we talk about video games, and it's not
there is
how
a
the
best
award shows.
non-sex performance.
That's not.
I
That's just
know.
acting.
That's an interesting award.
It is
It's
an
just
interesting
acting.
award, but I can't help but wonder how you would feel as a like a porn
Big Natural,
performer.
32G, Vixen, Haley, Roses, Oil Double Team, Fuck Session.
Okay,
It's just.
I
when
don't
click
know
the
how I'm gonna
categories
handle this,
tab,
guys.
It's the same shit.
I don't know how I'm gonna handle this. This is maybe crossing a line into things that maybe because usually when I put this podcast out every week, I put like it
Yeah.
asks you is like, is this does there like adult content or is there like explicit content that I need? And I'm like, I know we cuss a
Throat
lot, but like
Fucks 9.
I don't usually put the explicit warning on there. But if I open the podcast with this conversation, I feel like I'm gonna have to because I'm not censoring all these words. It would take forever.
Yeah, don't do that.
Okay, guys, welcome to the show. 4Player podcast. Oh my god, episode 863,
Or
February
you
5th,
could go to our
2026.
alternate link at shitcity.com, right?
Don't, no.
I've not been there.
No.
Don't go there. It could just be like a Trojan horse or something, right? Do those
What?
still
You
exist?
will have to
Don't go
bleep
there.
that out, Nick.
Oh my god.
Dude,
I mean, he
you
already
should bleep it out. One bleep.
Dude,
Let's move on.
this is a huge mess. Guys, welcome to the show. Uh thank you for joining us. If you're tuning in live, I don't even know. That was the weirdest way to start a podcast, I think, ever.
Ah,
So
it'll play with the bleep. The kids will be laughing.
yeah, we'll see how that goes. Guys, we have probably a shorter show tonight because we don't have a ton to talk about, but a lot of us here, at least most of us, 75% of us, if you will, have been playing Cairn.
Whoa.
Cairn. So we're going to talk a little bit
Can
about
I
that
get a
tonight.
single word from Crispy?
You picked a bad time for it, but yeah.
Okay. I just want to make sure you weren't having like a microphone issue. I thought I heard the demon. We're good. Cairn, dude, I finished Cairn. We'll get into it.
Wait, you finished it already?
Dude, I'm halfway through my second playthrough. Yeah, I'm no scrub bitch like the rest of you.
Wait, how long is this? Okay, real quick. We got to get through the housekeeping and stuff, guys. Welcome to the show. I want to start the show off with a nice. Oh my god, this whole podcast has gotten off to the weirdest start. I haven't even introduced myself. I'm Nick Henderson, joined tonight by Brad Simons,
Hello.
Christopher Guthridge. Oh god,
Are you muted? What's going on?
do we need to
I
start
thought I
this
saw
podcast
like
over?
a little exclamation point icon
You know-
for a split second over his screen.
We're gonna start this podcast over. I don't know what's going on with Crispy's microphone.
Yeah, let's start it over. Also, Crispy, turn your camera on so we can see you over there, because it would be nice to have a visual of what the fuck is going on at the very least.
If you
He's
can even
probably
hear us right now.
he's probably embarrassed because he's eating hot glue right now. You know, just give
that's
the
true.
man some space.
Would you believe me if I said the worst part was her hot glue gun looks so dirty? Like, those things are cheap. It looked like she's been using the same hot glue gun for 7 years. It had like brown, like, oh, it just looks so gross. It's like you're eating off of that. Get a new one. Clean it. Something.
I don't know if you can hear us, Crispy.
I mean, he'll show up. I'm gonna stop my recording. Is that okay, Nick?
Yes, I already stopped
Okay.
mine.
Good
What the
news
fuck
is
is
we have a
going on?
short show, so let's figure this shit out.
I don't know what's going on with his mic, but man.
I thought I heard the demon. I saw like a yellow exclamation point appear in the top right hand corner, which made me think that something's happening.
Might be having internet problems.
I mean, this feels unique. If he had a camera on, it would help. We need to.
The fact that he's not turning his camera on makes me think he can't hear us.
Yeah. How's chat doing? What's up, Ashif? How's
There
your
is-
fantasy critic going?
There is a large outage in Dallas, but not really in Austin.
Outage for Discord?
Spectrum.
No.
Oh. Is he Spectrum?
I think so.
I'm Spectrum.
Yeah, but the map is more
Uh,
like.
But his
Central
issue
South
does not seem like an internet issue.
It says it won't connect him to the call. Which is weird because he was in the
just
call.
needs to restart Discord.
Austin. Restart his computer.
He's having some weird Discord issue, maybe. I don't know. Remember a Flash Media Encoder? Flash Media Encoder?
Yep.
What?
Yep.
Is that what we used to stream with back then?
We did, yeah. For a
Yeah.
while.
Crazy. For a long time, actually.
Yeah. Oh, Nick, for your production docket, if you can work on it next week, the 3 windows for OBS, because you got them for 4 and you got 5 and 6, but you don't actually have it for 3.
Oh. Yeah, I can do that.
Thank you.
Actually, I think I've already done it. I just don't. I may not have exported it.
Okay.
Wow, I also don't have any games that have scores. What division are you in? A sheaf? What's up, Bring the Raucous? Are you in our
Okay, I
Discord
haven't
under
done it.
another name, or are you not a Discord girly? Yeah, I finished Cairn, dude. I finished Cairn like 2 days ago.
How long?
It's
How long did it take you? I feel because to me right now where I'm at, this game feels like it's going to be like a long journey.
well, define long. I think
We'll talk
my
about it.
I think I was like about 12 hours.
Okay.
You know, it's just one mountain.
Dude, I spent like an hour in the tutorial.
There's a lot to do there for sure, and there's a lot of items you can get.
No, but
So, like
but it was
climbing all
like
the walls.
struggling through the tutorial.
Yeah, but remember, I played a bunch of the demo, like over and over, so
Yeah, I guess
I knew
that's
what I
true.
was doing. But yeah, I think if you climb all of the routes on the checklist, it unlocks that suitcase, and
I don't
I don't
I don't
remember
even
what
know
was
what
in
that
there, but
means.
in the gym there was a suitcase that if you get like
Oh.
routes, 8 walls or whatever. Yeah, 12 hours about, and then I'm like playing
All right, well,
again.
save it for the show. I'm
Yeah.
guessing Crispy's rebooting.
Well, when we start the show, we could just get right into the shit.
Yeah, I will be right back.
I gotta remember to get up extra early. I'm gonna forget. I need to write it down.
You got something going on?
I'm just getting donuts before I go into work. But it changes. I already work early. I get to work at 6:30 because I work 4 10s.
That gives you a 3-day weekend, so that's good.
Ramrock Well, no, my day off is on Wednesday, so I get 2 short weeks, 2 Fridays.
Okay.
I hate 3 days in a row. I fucking hate 3 days in a row because if I have 3 days in a row, I'm wasting an entire day, and I feel like shit by the end of the weekend because I feel like I wasn't productive enough. Do you ever get that feeling? Like it puts me in a bad mood if I feel like I did not do enough stuff on the weekend.
I understand that. I'm in a precarious spot right now because I no longer have a cube at my office, so I'm kind of just stuck at home for a while.
You no longer have a workspace?
No, yeah, it got taken away because another team needed the space.
Yeah, that happened to Malia, right? She became work from home like before the pandemic because there was no space.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, he's gone.
Well, he was here half a second. But yeah,
What I miss?
I've got a team of 17
Crispy come back?
people, and we've only got like office space for like 5 people. So
Did Crispy come back at all, or
for a second?
Like as you were entering the room.
Well, shit. Oh,
there he is.
Hello?
Hello.
Hey.
Oh, there you go. That's what I was looking for. Well, maybe not that.
Oh my god! Damn it!
What? Fuck, dude. Who made this? Nightshader? That can't be a Nightshader. He's so much better at this than that.
Fuck! Why did it have to be
at least
me?
adjust the lighting. Yeah, pick something else. This is horrible. Like,
yeah, especially if you're not going to get
honestly, it's the bad Photoshop that bothers me more than anything. Like, darken his face a little bit. Come on. He's got like a spotlight right on his face. The scene doesn't make sense. What is this?
What the fuck? Jesus Christ.
I heard about the power bottom, but did you hear about the Northern Lion gets into it sometimes. He tries to understand the different dynamics and people usually just plead for him to stop, but I forget there's a video called It's like Pride Month final exam. A Northern Line video.
Final exam.
Pride Month final exam. Watch that video. It's pretty funny. It's stupid, but funny.
All right, are we ready to start?
Yeah. Are you okay, Crispy? What happened? I'm glad you turned
What
your camera
happened
on.
was my
It's still hard
camera
to see
wasn't.
you.
My camera wasn't working. Like my Discord wasn't recognizing that my camera
Oh.
exists. It's being real feisty tonight.
Yeah.
It wasn't recognizing that it was plugged in. So when I went to go fix it, it fucked everything else up, and then the internet stopped working. I don't know. I don't know.
I love how you're conveniently left out of the power bottom.
Oh,
ranking.
I'm right over here. I couldn't fit my face and
he's the director.
The things over here. Yeah, but I'm
just
next
telling
to
us
Brad.
what to do. Yeah.
All right. All right. I am officially recording. Testing.
I've been recording.
I am recording.
I'm recording.
All right. Roll call for the show starts now. Brad.
Hello.
Crispy.
Hello.
Chris Davis.
Hello, I'm also here.
All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome to 4Player Podcast, episode 863. It is February 5th, 2026. I am your host, Nick Henderson, joined, as always, by Brad Simons.
What's up?
Christopher Guthridge.
Hello.
And Christopher Davis.
Hello, good evening. How are you?
Good evening. We've had a night of some technical difficulties, and we watched a bunch of trailers, and maybe went a little long because we got really into watching and talking about Crimson Desert before the show, which was pretty cool. Too bad people couldn't hear the audio. They could hear us. They couldn't hear the game audio, but who cares? The game just looks kind of fucking incredible. So that's the important thing.
It's gonna get like a 76, but I'm telling you, it's gonna be like they're like, dude, I know it's a 76. Still play this. I feel like that's what critics are going to be like.
76s are some of my favorite games in the world. So if it gets a 76, to me, that's like a 95, man. That means I'm going to love it. I'm here for it. We'll see what happens.
But sure.
Yeah, no, I mean, it is kind of true. Some of my favorite games of all time just happen to also be like 70s.
Some of my most hated games are 95s.
There we go. So anyways, yeah, welcome to the show, guys. We got probably a little bit of a shorter episode for you this week. Just not a lot of new stuff, but hey, dude, 75% of us here have been playing Cairn, so we'll talk about that. But
also, the other game, there's almost nothing to say about it, and you'll see what I mean. So,
okay, well,
I like a short show.
I was making the art for this episode, and the way I have it set up is I put a screenshot of like 2 of the games that we're talking about in the show, but we only have 2 games to talk about tonight, so I had to put Cairn right up there next to Vital Shell, which we'll talk about in a second. So let me tell you, one of these games looks fucking beautiful. Right next
to easy, buddy. Like it's art of a specific era. Easy.
I mean, but it also doesn't have any because I usually I look for like key art, like concept art or things that are like marketing art primarily. I don't look for like screenshots and stuff. And when I look up Vital Shell, that just doesn't fucking exist. This happens every now and then. We'll talk about a game that just doesn't have any like visually stunning art to look at. So, but I had to put Cairn right next to this. So, but that's all Brad's fault. Anyways, guys, welcome to the show. Before we get into it this week, I do want to start with an icebreaker like we've been doing. So again, if you're a supporter of us on Patreon or subscriber on Twitch, you should have a link to the forum where you can ask these questions. We're going to start every segment of the show with an icebreaker from the community. If you don't get your question answered on this episode, it could be on the next one, whatever. The forum is always open. So if you think of a question, go put it in there. This week's icebreaker.
Can we come up with a cute name for icebreaker? Because the term icebreaker just reminds me of like bad meetings I've had at work, and I want like
I mean, you come up with a cute name, Brad, and I'll start using that.
Something clever.
Yes, please, for the love of God, come up with something clever because that is not clever. I admit it. It's a work in progress. We're also still kind of thinking about making some changes with the 4 player minute, but we have not yet gotten there. And a lot of this also has to do with the fact that I am still working on the website. I was hoping to have it ready in January. I'm hoping maybe I can finish it this weekend. We'll see. But keep your eyes peeled. 4playernetwork.com is updating here pretty soon. But anyways, our icebreaker this week comes from a new patron, Shop Creeper. And he asks, and actually, one thing I asked people to do last time because I'm always curious to know what people have been playing. So Shop Creeper has been playing Warframe.
Okay.
That's that's the one from um, help me out here.
Digital Extremes.
Studio Digital Extremes, right? And he's also from North Carolina. So, anyways, his icebreaker question is: besides microtransactions, what do you guys think has been the worst trend in gaming lately? Some examples he gives are huge file sizes for games, day one patches, always online, forever early access, etc. Um,
Mm.
all of which are great answers. Some of them are more necessary than others, just kind of for the world we live in. But like, man, if you ask me, the first thing that comes to mind is, and I don't know if this is a trend, but AI. I mean, it drives me crazy everywhere I fucking look, and it's just getting worse on a daily basis. And just seeing
Yeah.
all these companies, whether it's gaming companies or movie companies or whatever the fuck, just jumping on the AI train. And I don't know. I think it's all cringe as hell.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, it
You know,
depends on
it's
how
becoming
it's
more prevalent.
used. Like,
Well,
just
yeah. I mean, it's always about how it's used, but I don't know. I haven't seen one. I
For
haven't
me,
really seen one
it's
great
the
use of it
people.
yet.
I feel like we've gotten worse. Like the gamers have been getting worse. Like even the the ones who are not like trying to get weirdly like stupidly like chuddy about it. Like I'm just talking about the average gamer is like
The average non-chud.
hating on things, and not even like the way I like am overly critical about games or I'm hard to please. Like in a way that seems like weirdly
Disingenuous.
disingenuous but effective, and it's scary. It's scary. I
Dising-
don't know.
Well, I
But
mean,
like
there's
effective, like they're effectively killing high guard. Maybe you know what I mean. It's like
Mhm.
whoa, ease up a little. Like I know Jeff Keighley shouldn't have made it the one more thing, but like
but calm down,
chill,
killer. You
bro.
know, this is also, I don't know how much. I mean, I guess this is a trend, but like because of like because of what Twitch has become in terms of the industry and how it's made everybody into content creators and everything. Like the YouTube poison has seeped over into Twitch, or maybe vice versa. I'm not entirely sure, but like the trend is like it seems to me like the most popular content is like negative. It's like if you want to be
Mhm.
successful or you want to be positive or you want to get lots of hits, you got to say something negative or outlandish, and it
But
just
not the fun kind of like we're far
but not the
past
fun kind, like
angry video
toxic. It's
game nerd or
toxic.
whatever, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
toxic shit.
and
It's
boring,
It's
like
culture war.
uninspired.
It's like
Like they're all saying the same shit.
it's post Gamergate culture war shit, which we have Jeffrey Epstein to thank for as well. I don't know if you guys saw that.
Yes.
That was pretty cool.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh
So
my
Bobby
god!
So Bobby Kotick, is that did I see that correctly?
You
Bobby
are
Kotick has
correct.
appeared?
That
Well,
did
there's
happen.
that, but there's also that he had a meeting with the guy with Moot, the guy who invented and like ran 4chan, and then the day after their meeting, he started Poll, the politically incorrect board on
Oh,
4chan,
God.
which is where Gamergate came from, which is where modern culture war kind of came from. Like,
Man.
it's a whole thing. It's worth a Google, but
Don't go to
Yeah.
4chan. Go to
Yeah.
no,
uh I don't know. Any other? I mean, a lot of the things that you mentioned here, like the huge file sizes, the day one patches, those have been things that have. Those are just like everyday
yeah.
things nowadays. Like
what's with unstable PC ports?
that's a good question.
Yeah. I mean, I think like Japanese. I mean, look, there was a time where a Japanese developed game had a PC port that came out later. And now that doesn't happen anymore. And I feel like, you know, it's some of those developers still haven't quite figured it out because they've always traditionally maybe developed for console first instead of PC first. And, they usually get there, but it takes time. Like for a long time, Monster Hunter made the console release and then the PC release later, and people were unhappy about it. And now they are trying to do both at the same time, and it's not quite working out.
Yeah.
I mean,
and also there's something to be said about the fact that like the priorities could be moved around to like where PC could be priority, and then they could just stagger the releases. But like they don't want to do that because they want as many
Yeah.
day one sales as they possibly can. So a lot of times they're like
Then
releasing these
there's
things
just more
prematurely.
PC players these days.
Yeah, I don't know. It's all a hot mess.
Like if you want a pet peeve for me, it's the fact that A, you don't actually own the games that you're buying digitally, and B, that physical is slowly on its way out.
I mean, but it's been slowly on its way out for almost as long as we've been doing this podcast.
That's been your concern for 2 decades now, or whatever, or a decade.
And
now.
I'll just tell you this, and I used to be the resident, fan of like physical media, and I still am in some ways, but like at some point it became less important for me when it came to gaming.
It became more convenient for you because you press a couple buttons.
At
you have to
some
wait for something in
point,
the mail.
he compromised his values.
I did compromise my values. I mean, I still like I will be buying a physical copy of Resident Evil 9 and playing it on my PlayStation. I bought PS5 games that are first party Sony games. Even if they're coming out on PC day and date, I'm probably going to be playing them on my PlayStation 5 physical copies, whatever. But I don't know.
Everything sucks.
I've become more comfortable with it, and I have, even though I hate the idea of like not physically owning the digital games that we're paying for, I have, as much as I've bitched and moaned about it in the past, I have yet to come up against a situation where I suddenly didn't have access to a game that I wanted to play. So it has not. The day that happens, God forbid, if it ever does happen, I'll probably be really pissed, and I might start to change my tune a little bit. But it hasn't happened yet. So, and a lot of times, by the time that actually does happen, it's for a game that you're probably we're never going to think about accessing ever again, anyways. So
yeah, like
Phil
poker night at
Spencer.
the inventory.
That's my answer. My answer is Phil Spencer.
Everything sucks though, yeah. So,
and if it was a good game, luckily they'll just sell a re-release of it later, and you can just buy it.
Yeah, Nick, you have a lot of those physical too, right?
I have my fair share of those, yeah. So yeah, I mean, there's still a few games that are like trapped on my. This is not exactly the same thing, but like, I have games that I still have a Wii U because there's a couple games that I own that I can only play on my Wii U, which is in a closet.
What are those games? I'm curious. What are they? And would you play
the
them?
Wind Waker remake?
Okay.
Pikmin. Well, no, Pikmin 3 came out.
No,
I guess.
Pikmin 3. Yeah. And by the time you really need to play Wind Waker again, which you might be old, right? Like it's gonna be somewhere else, right?
I mean, but specifically that version, that is the definitive version of Wind Waker in my eyes.
You could just emulate it and play it on your Steam Deck.
It also might be coming out this year because it's Zelda's 40th anniversary.
All right, slow down, bro.
Slow down. I mean, maybe.
People were also waiting for it on the 35th anniversary.
That is true. Every 5 years, we wait around for a major Zelda
release. 40 is bigger than a 35th.
But anyways, thank you, Shop Creeper, for supporting us on Patreon and for your question. We look forward to hearing from you again in the future. All right, guys, let's get to it. I do want to talk about Cairn, which apparently Brad has already lapped me on this. Well, not lapped me.
Was that unexpected, dude? I feel like
I've played an hour and a half.
I'm surprised you even picked it up.
I didn't pick it up. I'm playing it on the family. No. Damn.
I'm saying I'm surprised you're even playing. I mean, I guess the reviews
Oh
are
no,
pretty hot.
this
But like,
is.
I've been very excited about Cairn for a long time,
I mean,
and
you are the reason it's been on my radar.
and
That's
you
why I
know,
like this show.
I've always been like, talked about the days of old Tomb Raider and how climbing in games isn't like that anymore. Like a like a Fumito Ueda game, right? Like climbing
Yes.
became just transition shit where you couldn't even really fall, and there was no like challenge.
They sucked all the danger out of it. Yeah.
Yeah, they sucked all the danger out of it. Like even back in the day, I was beating this drum when I was repping that fucking Ubisoft game. I always forget the name of it. I Am Alive. And I was like, yo, you actually have stamina and stuff when you're climbing. I've always been looking for this.
I like
You
that
know,
game.
I'm a big grow home fan, right? Like I love like real fucking
He's a grower, not a
climbing. And not
shower.
like
Go back in the records. You'll see that I put I Am Alive in my top 10 that year. If that says anything about
I did too.
my...
I did too. But like I put it in there from the position of someone who desperately wanted more interesting like platforming in that sort of path of platforming that started with Tomb Raider. And this is certainly that and a lot more. Like what I found now, having finished the game and now have started another playthrough and I'm discovering things I absolutely did not discover the first time, is there's a lot more in Cairn than just like a climbing simulator or whatever. Like this is
I'm even starting
beautiful
to see
artistic game with lots of things to see and do, and
more of a story than I was expecting too.
Like, yeah, more story and like little moments
it's got a character that has like a history and relationships with people that you don't interact with directly in the game because you're climbing a mountain, but like you get voicemails from them and you kind of know you learn things about this character that I think could have easily just not been part of the game, but the fact that they are there I appreciate quite a bit.
They didn't really, I feel like, feature that much. They showed some Marco in what? Have you met Marco?
No,
Nick. Oh, so you are.
I'm only an hour. I'm literally an hour and a half into this game, and the first hour of it was the tutorial.
Crispy, you're a lot further, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where are you at? You're on the mountain.
I'm climbing
like
around.
Nick might not actually.
I'm in some fucking. I did the temple. I'm in like the Temple of the Wind or something. I just got to the part where like gusts are a thing.
We're not talking about Wind Waker anymore, dog. I'm just gusts.
He's fucking with
Wait.
You.
No, like
there is a place called like Temple of the Wind. Like I was looking at a guide. I don't remember what it's called, but I think it's
I know. That's the thing. Like this is not like our Earth, right? Like this is a fictional world in like a fictional time, and some of it is very like realistic, and some of it is very like
the Palace of Wind.
Like,
that's what it's called.
That's some science fiction shit. Also, what's going on?
I wasn't aware of that.
Huh?
I mean, I wasn't. Like, I don't even think I'm far enough to really kind of pick. I mean, aside from the fact that you have.
I mean, like science fiction, like climbing robots are not a thing that respond to your.
I wouldn't call it science fiction. I mean, sure. The robots are fine.
It's reality adjacent.
But there's a whole other like. No, there's a whole other like. Yeah, the mountain that you're climbing has a like like a cultural significance to a culture that doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
In the real world. Yeah. And is not
like
human.
Like people also could not also people could not live up on this mountain that you're climbing. It's like you come across, like, I don't want to spoil anything, but you come across like people and it's like it's different, it's weird, it's unexpected. I thought maybe there would be one other character in the game, and that character Marco was in the trailers. It's a fellow climber, who's also trying to climb Cammy. I've heard people call it Kami because it feels better, but they call it Cammy in the game, right? At least the main character does.
I'll take credit for it.
British accent.
she's
What
like
does she
a
know?
well, Cammy, yeah, it's weird. I mean, she's like an all-star climber, and she's going to be the first person to climb this mountain that nobody's ever climbed. You learn a lot about the mountain and the people who climbed it a lot, like later on, and it's kind of shocking. And then there's this other
See, that's the
like
kind of shit
younger
that's
climber,
gonna keep me going, for
or
sure.
just because it's an incredible game, Nick, that would
I
keep you
mean, no, no,
going
no.
with
I mean,
incredible
like,
mechanics.
no. Listen. It is. I'm still very early, but like, yeah, it is way, way beyond my expectations as far as mechanically intense
Yeah,
climbing.
if this game did not have any story in it, I would, and like it was just art and the climbing, it would be absolutely fascinating still. Um,
Yeah, but
I
the
don't
fact that
even
it
think
has all
this,
those elements is really nice.
and not just story and characters, but like they have shit in this game. There's like major like items and stuff that can dramatically affect your climb that you
Can
might not come
miss.
across at all, at
Ooh,
all.
Yeah, I think I've
And
already missed some stuff.
yeah, like significant stuff. That's one of the main reasons I'm playing again,
that's
because
sick.
the climb, it's also a survival game, right? So you have
Yeah,
like a hunger meter and a thirst meter and like a coldness meter, and like their hands are like fucking deteriorating and you're constantly putting tape on them, and it's this
gotta
constant
chalk your
pressure that makes
hands.
you feel like you have to keep going, right? So like I see interesting stuff like down different parts of the mountain, but at some point I'm like, I got to make a decision, I got to keep moving, and I think I'm going to go this way. And once you start going that way, it is not easy to go somewhere else. So you
It would
just
be a
kind of keep going
time-consuming.
up.
Yeah,
You just keep going up.
Well,
And that's a cool feeling, but it's also like I really wanted to see what was over there, but it either looked too
Nick,
hard, or I didn't have the time, or I didn't have the supplies,
wait,
so I'm just going
Brad,
this way. Luckily, you find some
pause
cool
for a
shit.
second. What's up, Crispy?
oh, I'm just saying that like you need to understand that where you're at, the
Oh,
game like hasn't become a survival game yet. Like
Mm.
oh no,
like
yeah,
I am stuck in these like really long loops of like I just made an hour of progress and then fell and died. Like
yeah.
like really awful loops.
It's not
Like
an easy
it
game.
like changing your mind about where you're going is
It's the
impossible.
worst.
Is
It feels
death.
bad.
Like
It feels bad because you're like
yeah.
you use items to get there, and it's like you're in the you're on a cliffside, and it's like I could reload a save, but fuck that, dude. And it feels bad, and you fall, and you're like, but it's not when a fall kills you. Sometimes it's like sweet release because sometimes you fall like 50
It
feet
makes
and
the
you land
decision
on the
for
end of
you.
your rope and you slam into the rocks, and you're like, well, I'm still here. I guess I need to get back up there, except I'm fucked up and I ate a bunch of my items and I still don't think I can make it. But oh well.
Yeah,
The
like,
the game makes you feel what the climbers are feeling in a way that
dude,
you feel
very,
desperate.
very, very early in the game at this point, and I'm still at a point where it's like this is not even like it hasn't even really gotten challenging yet. But like I'm like, okay, I need to climb, I need to scale this wall. I can see there's like a plateau up there, and that'll take me to my next area, or whatever. So I'm scaling this wall. I pick a spot to start climbing, and I get like 90% up the way. I use like three of the self-screwing
Piton, piton,
pitons.
piton.
And then I get to the top, and I try like 8 times to try and make it to the top of the over the threshold onto the plateau, and I'm like, I don't think I'm going to be able to do it from this spot. Like I think I fucked up. I think my only way out of here is to
You
go
gotta
all the way
you gotta
back down
use your
here,
path.
a-
I will
and
say,
like that sucks.
I will say this is a very challenging game, and I absolutely think you should play on Alpinist. I think
That's what I'm
Alpinist,
doing.
but like
Alpinist.
and you could turn off the survival stuff. Don't do that. There's accessibility stuff that you can turn on that helps you learn how to play the game well that you can just, turn off. Like I don't have any of it on now, but when I like the first half of the game or so, I had like there's like an option you could turn on to visualize like if you are making good hand and feet placement. And it helps you learn what that looks like when like if you've put your hand or foot in and like I mean, it's semi-intuitive, but it's not always. And
Can I?
you'll learn how to climb well that way. You could also turn on the option to it visualizes it like the limb that is currently selected will have a glow to it. So you
That would be
always
helpful.
know what limb you're moving, because sometimes when you have that off, you think you're moving one hand, but you're actually like moving the other or moving your foot. And a split second until you figure out which limb it actually is can mean a lot when the game gets really hard. So turn
Right.
some of like that stuff isn't in the accessibility options or but it is in just the gameplay options. So turn that
Yeah.
stuff on till you really get a feel for it, because it helps big time. Because the
Also,
game
I
gets
think
hard
it's
in
I th- I think it's
ways you
worth
probably don't.
mentioning because like we're talking about this being like a climbing simulator of sorts, but like
Not really a
it
simulator, but
well not
it's
yeah, I mean that's why I'm hesitant to
detailed.
maybe use the term. But like it is like just to kind of like paint a picture of how it controls, especially if you're watching this. My wife actually was watching me play this and she's like, "This is QWOP." It is like
Well,
vertical QWOP. I mean, like each each time you move, you control an individual limb, like your left arm, right arm, or one of your legs, right? And every time you place, you have to commit to a placement
Gerp.
with that limb, and then it
It
will switch to the
He,
next most
yeah.
logical limb, and you have to just
it's
kind of
Benefati
like
did make a
it
shimmy it.
climbing game, but
it
yeah,
yeah, getting over it.
no,
It
well, Gerp,
I
but yeah.
wouldn't. Okay, whatever. Shut up. Um, thanks, Brad. Thank you.
Sorry,
It
killed
feels
the
like
thought.
QWOP until you get the hang of it. It's not like QWOP is intentionally obtuse.
Yeah,
Like
no, I mean
this
that was my
is
response
not.
to her.
This is fine control. Like
Yeah.
No, it is it controls really well, but like just in terms of like unless you've played a game like QWOP, I don't feel like
yeah.
you may be familiar enough with like this kind of control scheme. Like it would just be so alien to you, I feel like.
It's
It's
physics
definitely
based.
it's physics based, but the fact that you're controlling individual limbs one at a time to like climb a vertical surface is just it's so like for people, especially people who are used to playing games where climbing is a mechanic nowadays, where like we've said for the longest time, like climbing is kind of a joke or it's an afterthought. It's not even a chat part of the challenge. It's just an
Or
obstacle
like Nick, you
to
played Jusant, right? So Jusant is
yes,
a game with like some more detailed climbing mechanics, right? But it
yeah,
has like
but
pitons
still
and
nothing
stuff
like
and
this.
stamina. But like that in that game, you control where you place your hands, but the feet just do their own thing. Like can
Yeah,
you imagine that in this game? No, like every like I've heard like real climbers play this game and are shocked by how similar it is in terms of like how you move up a rock face in real life, where you're kind of
yeah.
like moving one limb at a time, making sure you have good stable like at least 3 points or whatever before you kind of make the next step. Like they made
Dude,
something
my
very
favorite thing is like
realistic.
if you pick a spot to start climbing where it's kind of like you're kind of in a corner, you can literally get to a point where you're like you have your arms and legs kind of like split between two walls and you're like shimmying kind of up the
Hmm.
either wall, um which is really neat because it is physics based and it's very intuitive. But like you also have to think about like if you put your you can't just put your foot anywhere. If you put your foot here, which is looks basically just like a very smooth rock surface, there's a good chance your foot is going to just slip out from under you, and
Hmm.
that will happen. So like you have to manage, you have to decide strategically where would be a good place to use your piton to like set a like a kind which is basically like a safe, not really a save point, but like a
Oh, it
you know, a
ain't a
check.
save
It
point.
makes
Definitely not
no, no,
later
no, no.
either.
But no. It's not a save point,
Yeah.
but it's like a checkpoint for the wall that you're
Yeah.
currently climbing. Because if
Yeah.
you fall, you're only going to fall back to that point, pretty much. You could still fall if you're too high. You could still fall and slam
And
into the
die.
wall and hurt yourself, but you won't
And
fall all
die
the way
even.
back to the ground or die. Yeah. Um, so it just kind of forces you to think about platforming in a way that I've never seen personally in a video game before. And like my response to my wife when she said this about QWOP, I was like, yeah, it is kind of like that, just mechanically speaking, I suppose. But like the goal of QWOP is to make you feel like an idiot, like make you feel like a fool, because it's like it feels next to impossible. Here, it's being used very strategically
Well,
to like
it's funny you say
simulate.
that about QWOP, because Bennett Foddy also just made a game that's very similar to this called Baby Steps. Not
Right.
like, tonally, or I mean, tonally, actually, honestly, I think kind of similar in the end. But that is a game where you're right. It's silly, but at the same time, it does have like some of that fine precision stuff, like with the feet placement later in that
Yeah.
game. Um, can I say that like when thinking about something like Jusant, which is not a game I played too much of, but like that's a game where you were just kind of playing like an emotionless husk or whatever, as climbing up the side of a mountain. The performance of Ava here, and even the other
Mhm.
characters, is really good. And when when she falls, she's fucking like pissed in the same way that
Yeah.
I am when I fall. And I'm like, that feels good because when you fall in games like from Lara Croft to whatever, like you're just watching someone fall. Here, if I feel what she feels, and that's good. And I think it's a really good performance, even if it is mostly just like grunts and screams and like anger and it's good stuff. Even outside of
Uh,
like the actual scripted story moments.
Speaking of the grunts, uh, I was actually playing this a little bit before the podcast, and my wife was in the next room over, and she couldn't see the game, but she says, "Are you watching porn?" Because like all
Okay.
I was doing, I was trying to scale the wall, and all she was doing was like, like for like 5 minutes straight, and then I would like fuck up, I would slip off the wall, and I'd fall, and you hear this like thunk, she go, and I was just like, fuck, this does sound bad. I admit it, I see it. Uh, but you're right, the performance is very good, and I hate to even keep drawing the comparison to Jusant because it's almost not even fair. Uh,
It's a very different kind of game, but
I
I
mean,
mean,
kind of.
similar
This
but
just
different.
feels like Jusant taken to the next, like, because Jusant just kind of was like they aspired to be something like
That's like
this,
that's like
kind of.
I mean,
They stopped
yeah.
shy of it.
That's like
I
an
mean, this,
arcade racer, and this is more like a Gran Turismo. It's just
yeah,
they're both
yeah.
driving games, right? But like they're going for very different things.
I will say
They
this:
both
when
have
every time I go to
pitons in
control,
them.
every time I go to control the feet, the thing that actually makes this game makes me like giggle every time I play this game, and it makes me think of QWOP every time, is like when you go to move the legs and you accidentally like first of all I can't tell which leg I'm moving at first, and then I like end up trying to like move my right leg across my left
Yeah,
leg like to the other side, and I'm like, okay, legs aren't supposed
because dude,
to
what
bend
they're
like that.
doing is not like it happened. So there's no like baked in animations. It's all physics based,
Yeah.
and and
Oh,
it's
sorry, you just fell
it's.
to your death. Oh god.
Oh, did I? Yeah, I'm
On the
struggling
footage.
Yeah, he like
at
jumped.
one point in this footage. Um, well, because so in my second playthrough, I'm playing like much fast, like kind of fast and loose with it, because I want to get to like some spots I was curious about and like see what I can see.
You
So
gotta be
I'm
careful.
using less pitons in general because I'm just better at it, I guess now.
Fewer
But
pitons.
huh, piton,
I said
I don't
fewer.
remember.
You're using fewer
Fewer,
pitons.
yeah.
Pitons.
Yeah, and
Piton.
but I don't know. It's just it feels good. It surprised me with all the stuff that's hidden there. Like getting your leg in a good position and then pushing all the way up feels
Feels so
so
good.
good in this game. It feels so good because sometimes it's like I could like sidle over there and then like maybe have an easier climb up from that path, or I can just like go for it now. And if I get there, it might be dicey. I will be in a much better place, much quicker. And
Yeah.
I love that feeling.
It's a really cool feeling. Also, we kind of alluded to it earlier, but like, can I just say this game is fucking gorgeous.
It is
Like,
gorgeous.
like holy shit.
But there is a
I
lot
feel
of
like
it
this is
where
already a contender for like maybe gonna be one of the best looking games of the year
oh yeah. Oh
at
yeah.
the end of the
And
day.
as someone who's now played 1.5 uh playthroughs, just maybe one of the better games in general for me at the end of the year. This is a game that I think speaks to me for like what I'm looking and for games
This is
in
Brad
terms of
porn.
game
This is
design and like just game feel and stuff. And you know, I don't know if
yeah,
I
it's
like,
good.
the metaphor of like climbing games is almost always the same. I think this game is doing some like different shit, and I don't know. I might not resonate with like that aspect of it, but I don't know. I think this game's incredible. I really do. I think this is like
I think this is
like
gonna
a
be one that I
Trials
think
game
about
or
a lot.
something. Like I feel about like Trials HD or something. I'm always just gonna like boot this up and play some of it because I like the way it feels so much.
Yeah,
In
I
a
can
way
see
that I'm
that.
probably gonna boot up Grow Home tomorrow. Because
Dang,
I miss Grow Home and Grow Up. Man. Or you
this
know
game's
what?
got
Where's the
weathers too.
next Famitsu Ueda game? Where the fuck is that?
Well,
Like, can
I mean,
I
it's
ask
coming.
that question?
Well, there was
Where's that
I mean,
fucking science
robot
fiction
game.
robot head fucking game? Where is that?
I mean, you do remember what it was like waiting for the Last Guardian, right?
yeah, but it doesn't always have to be like that, you know?
But it
Eco and
does.
Shadow of the Colossus came out on the same console.
That is true. I mean, but like you're talking about developing for a PS2 is a much different proposition than developing for a PS5.
I mean, maybe
It's just
not
a different. It's
when
just
you're
a
making
different.
like an Ueda game. I don't know.
It's
I
just
mean,
a
we'll
different
see.
development landscape and different tech. Um, but yeah, that is a good question. I hope maybe that'll be one of the that'll be a big thing for Sony this year. Who knows? But yeah, this game is pretty fucking rad. It makes my hands sweat.
Well, Crispy, how are you
while I'm
feeling
playing
about this overall so far?
Oh,
I did
I
see
think
that you've played like quite a chunk of it.
yeah, I mean, I think it's great. I mean, this is a I didn't know anything about it beyond people were saying this is gonna be great. You know, I
But beyond your
intentionally didn't
theft
really look in.
in Fantasy Critic,
Yeah, in Fantasy Critic. Yeah, for sure. I only knew it was gonna score points. And that it was a game about climbing. I didn't realize it was quite so. I didn't realize it was quite such a completed vision. Maybe like it,
yeah.
like every aspect
Yeah.
of it. I think is kind of
It feels polished and
yeah, really like running on all cylinders. I think the emotional story character aspect of it playing into the climbing mechanics itself. It's just like a cosmic gumbo, you know? It's great.
it's a
from
complete
the developers of Fury. Remember that game where
Yeah.
you fought bosses to sick ass music?
Oh
Yeah.
shit! That's these guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, I played that game, and that game I didn't finish
Rips.
that
That
game. It
game
whooped my
rips.
ass. It rips, but
Yeah.
it's hard as balls.
They also made that game Haven, which I don't think any of us played, but I played a
No.
demo of it. Haven?
Yeah.
Haven?
I
Yeah, it
think-
was
I think this
the
is
couple on
a-
the planet, right?
Yeah, the couple on the planet who like loved each other and stuff, which was weird for video
Yeah.
games. These two characters love each other, and
How
you like
dare
play
they?
co-op. You play co-op. It's so. This is an aside. It's so funny if you've like. I still think about it like all the time. Two bros playing all the way through Divinity Original Sin 1 together, where like you're a dude and a lady, and like you know they love each other and stuff at the end kind of it's weird, it's so funny, but yeah, anyways, sorry, I think about that often.
No,
It's a
yeah, I
good
think
video game, good video game.
I think Cairn is a triumph, and
I agree.
it is the blueprints of 2026.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. It is February.
It came out
5th,
early, you
we're already
know.
calling it.
Yeah,
and
bunch of assholes are
and
gonna act
everyone
like
else.
it. They're gonna be finding
Yeah.
excuses for it when they're trying to, for why it's not as good when they're trying to boost their E33 of 2026. Those
Yeah.
fuckers.
Yeah,
Man.
it's pretty great.
Oh,
Yeah.
you know what? Speaking of which, I forgot. I was gonna mention this kind of at the top of the show, but we're getting started on our Game of the Year list. I have almost all the lists I need. I did open up a poll for the community to submit their personal top 10 lists. And you can find that link in the announcements channel at discord.gg/4player. And that's kind of where I'm going to leave it, because I do want to ensure that, like, I'm not going to put it on like directly on social media or anything, because I do want the people who submit the list to actually be like active people in the community. So that's that's where you'll find it. But if you're interested, you can submit your list there. Incomplete lists are welcome. So if you didn't play 10 games, you can
Yeah.
still submit. It'll kind of change the way it factors into the bigger communities
Also,
wide
please
list.
see
But
my comment under that post. I think it's important. You know, the
oh
year
shit,
that
what's
Hollow
that?
Knight came out, the community did not have Hollow Knight on their top 10
Mm,
until on your collective top 10 until I went in and removed PUBG and added and recorded audio for Silksong. Or, not Silksong, Hollow Knight 1. Now is your time to make amends for your
that is
shame
true.
of
That
not
is
having Hollow
true.
Knight on your top 10. And
I've
do
been
not
monitoring the
mistreat Silksong.
I have been
Okay?
monitoring the lists that are coming in, and I have seen plenty of Silksong on that
I
list. I've
swear to
also
God,
seen some pretty
E33.
interesting surprises. It was a pretty, it was 2025 was a pretty cool year. So if you want to submit your list, I'm actually going to leave that poll open through Monday because I post these episodes on Monday, and I want to make sure there's some overlap there. So if you happen to be listening to this episode on Monday, what is that, 9th, Monday the 9th, and you're like, oh, I want to submit my list, you still have time. I'm going to leave it open until midnight tonight. If you're listening to us live on Thursday the 5th, you have until Monday. So get your list in. And we'll use that to calculate our community top 10, and then we'll use that list to factor in to find our site-wide list, which gets combined with all of our individual top 10 lists here, and that's how we come up with our kind of like our site-wide top 10 and our game of the year for the year. So just make sure you get in there and do it sooner rather than later. And again,
As we
incomplete
transition,
lists are fine. There's plenty of people who only played like 5 or 6 games. That's totally fine. You don't have to have played 10 games.
before we move on to the next game, I just want to call Carlos a bitch. He was in chat talking about like we're Bennett Foddy posers, talking about GURP and stuff. But like he has not played Baby Steps. This fucking dude should have bought Baby Steps for the family, and he has not yet. No one, we still don't have it in our collective Steam library, which I think is a bit of a shame. I'd probably stream some Baby Steps, but Carlos especially acting like we're Bennett Foddy posers.
You
Still have
just
not played
got
Baby
paid
Steps, so fuck that
$50
guy.
from me. Why don't you buy it?
Oh, it finally happened?
Okay, Mr. $8,000 mattress. Okay, fuck you.
Oh man. Okay, so coming right off of Cairn, the only other game we have to talk about tonight, like I said, it's gonna be a short show. Vital Shell, Brad. Now is your time. And you yourself said there's maybe not a ton to say about it. I don't know exactly what you mean by
Well,
that, but
um, imagine Vampire Survivors, but
oh
way
no.
more simplistic. With a
Done.
banging ass PS1 soundtrack and visual style, Armor Core, Front Mission, honestly, like early PS1. It reminds me of like early PS1
Oh shit.
vibes
It does.
in the visuals and the music. And, it's like from the menus to everything about the game, like the vibe. I think when you're making a Vampire Survivors game, like ironically, Vampire Survivors is not so much like it, like aesthetically, not like, you know, like if it wasn't for the fact that like it's just ripping off Castlevania, which is like one of my favorite franchises, I probably would have moved on from Vampire Survivors much like long before even the Castlevania DLC came out, because it just wasn't like resonating with me. It wouldn't have resonated with me. Just like there's been a lot of Vampire Survivor likes out there where it's like, okay, this is just more of that, but like I certainly am not into the aesthetic here, and that's half the game, right? If Mega Bonk wasn't so fucking fun to play, I would absolutely have not kept playing that game because the aesthetic and stuff does not do much for me. But you know what? Jumping and stuff in 3D was pretty hot. This game has no, beyond the look and the music and the vibes of like a early PlayStation 1 mech game, mech aesthetic. It's not even like a mech game. It's a top-down Vampire Survivors game on a very small
It's a
square
palette
grid
swap
with
with mechs.
and you play very short waves, and you're just, it's basically like you're almost like you're playing Geometry Wars, right? Like this is an arcadey Vampire Survivors game where you're just shooting things and trying not to die, and you don't have to aim your weapon. It's like the hybrid style where you can aim it if you want. like if there's a boss, but you're mostly just kind of letting the game do the thing and picking your like attack speed, or do I want, life leech, that sort of shit. It's very simple, dude. It's very simple, and at times I'm like, what am I doing? But it's like just enough of like I like the music enough, I like the look enough, and like it feels just good enough, and it's challenging. I feel like games like this in this genre, the bullet heaven games that are too easy, are missing the point, where it's like too easy to get really powerful. I get bored of them really easily. But if I feel like I have to be on it like the entire time, kind of like Mega Bonk, honestly. Because that's a game where if you put down the controller, you will die quickly. Unlike Vampire Survivors, like back in the day, where you would just get to a point where you could very easily just stand still. This game, you
Is
absolutely
Vampire
can never
Survivors
stand
old
still.
enough to be saying back in the day? I feel like
I mean, it feels like it's been a long time since Vampire Survivors first launched, and it feels like that because there's been so many games in this genre since then, because it blew up so quickly overnight.
because you can
But
make one in like a month.
like I think this game is, I don't know how much this game cost. It wasn't expensive. Um,
Yeah, I
obviously,
didn't
it
even
doesn't
look.
it doesn't look expensive. Um, but it's just enough to where like I keep finding myself going back to it. I was looking desperately for a game. I've been, I finished Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, and I've been playing,
Hell yeah.
like 2025 was filled with long games and hard games and games where you really had to pay attention and involved games. I really wanted something that was very kind of mindless or lizard brainy, just something I could just turn on, vibe out to, and just not think too hard, or think a little, or maybe a little too hard, but not as hard as like Sectori, right? Like I wanted something that could like distract me, but didn't require a lot out of me. And this kind of fit the bill, but just barely. This isn't like a strong recommendation. I think if you like early PS1 aesthetics and like of like a mech game, like mech games were kind of popular back then, weirdly, and that sort of soundtrack and stuff, there's just enough here of like between like unlocks and weapons. It's not as flashy as a game like Vampire Survivors can get and this genre can get, but look, this is a video game podcast. It's a video game I've been playing, so it's on the show. Do y'all have any fucking questions?
No.
No, I think you covered it all. I've just been. I feel like I've been watching a video on loop, just like watching you like weave in and out of all these enemies while firing. But
Yeah,
that's
I mean, this was the
that's
start of a
that's
level,
the
and the
genre.
level lasts like 30 minutes or whatever, and this entire footage is just me running around this level trying to not die
It's
and
so
getting
funny, like
slowly
the
more
polar
powerful.
opposites. We featured two
What does that
games in
mean?
this episode. One is like one of the most mechanically intensive games of maybe I've ever played. And then there's
Sure. I
this,
mean, it's
which
a
is maybe
Strand
the
game.
opposite end of that spectrum. But
Does
that's
Cairn
fine.
really deserve all the praise, or does Hideo Kojima deserve the praise? I mean, we're talking about Bennett Foddy, but let's be real here. This is inspired by the Strand game genre. I mean, Cairn, not this game. But whatever.
Cairn is
Leave
a
this
Strand
fucking
game.
It's a
yeah.
Strand game.
Cairn is a fucking Strand game, dude.
It's
Absolutely.
about
That is a joke,
connection
right? It's a
and
meme. We don't even know what that
navigation.
means.
Dude, play enough of Death Stranding 2.
I am still playing Death Stranding 2.
Wait till that
Uh,
game turns into a mountain climbing simulator.
Yeah.
I can't wait. Okay, yeah, I see your comparison now. That's fair. That's fair.
I don't know what to say.
There are pitons. There
Uh,
are pitons in Death Stranding too.
I wish we could
Piton.
hear a little bit of the music, because I mean that it adds a lot. I mean, just looking at it, certainly not enough is going on. But you do eventually get to like bosses at the end of like at wave 20, a boss comes out, and it's like a little pre-rendered cutscene like of that era that you would see maybe like in like an Armored Core game or something. And it looks so, I'm so nostalgic for that look. And I can't explain it, but also when you go to like the edge of the screen, it's like a pre-rendered background that kind of moves weirdly. It reminds me of like Tekken 1 or something, or
Mm.
like games that were mixing pre-rendered and 3D graphics at the same time. but like in an
And the effect
early
was just
PS1 way
weird.
versus like a late PS1 Final
Yeah.
Fantasy way, and it was like hype. Where it was just a picture on a background that moved with the 3D. That shit was hype.
Ahead of its time. Ahead of its time.
I mean, yeah, literally, it was.
All right. It feels weird to already be at this point of the show, but
Nah.
it's been kind of. I mean, unless there was technically a Nintendo Direct today. Is there anything?
It was a
that's
partner direct. There wasn't much there.
A lot of
lame
ports. I mean,
Yeah.
some there were some names that popped up that are recognizable from, but like nothing that exciting.
We
like,
got a date for that Adventures of Elliot game. We got a window for Orbitals, which really is just a split fiction, or It Takes Two. Like it's very like they're doing some of the exact same
I
mechanical
mean, that's not
gimmicks.
surprising. That game was new enough and
Insanely
fresh enough and
successful.
kind of it makes sense that there's going to be lots of people trying to kind of
But
capitalize
man,
on
like
that.
that's another game where that aesthetic is so much better. It's so much cooler than like old fucking 80s anime.
Wait, there was
looking
Turok gameplay?
Shit. Shut up, Nick. It's
there
not,
was a little
it
bit
ain't
actually.
it.
I haven't watched that.
This
yet.
one ain't for you. This one ain't for you.
Wait,
It's fine.
what's not for me?
Turok Origins.
Dude, what do you mean Turok Origins is not for me? Of course it is.
Do you know what
I'm
Turok
excited for
Origins
Turok.
is?
Yes. And
Yeah, it ain't
believe
for
me,
you.
I am going to play.
Yeah.
I am definitely going to play it. It's
Wait,
Turok,
do you
man. Of
know
course
that?
I'm going to play it.
I
Is
mean,
it
it's
Turok?
showing a mix of first person and third person gameplay. I mean, it looks
And you can play it single player.
Was Fable the Journey a Fable game? Was Fable Legends a Fable game? I mean, not really, right?
I don't care. I'm
Fable
gonna play it.
fans
I
were
mean,
like, dude, I'm playing Fable Legends no matter what. Is that the canceled one? The 4-player co-op one? I feel like
Yeah.
that might not have been the name.
or was that the card
Fable
game?
Legends? There was a card game? There was a card
I've lost
game.
track.
With a really ugly art style. I remember that. Something on like Xbox Live Arcade.
This new Turok game may not end up being for me, but they are
I
touting
didn't
it
put
as
it
like
in
a game
trailer
you
talk.
can play completely single player.
What? They're saying that?
Yeah, you
That's-
can go to the.
Yeah, that's not
I mean,
real,
it's
though.
just an
You
action
could play
game
Left 4
that's-
Dead by yourself. It's not real.
Dude, I played the entirety of Borderlands 1 by myself, and it was my
Yeah,
game of the year.
but
that year.
no. Borderlands, like Monster Hunter, like no, that's not absolutely. That's.
I'm
a
not
game you can
saying
play
this
by
is going to
yourself.
be that, but I'm just saying like it's not unheard of to like have a good time
but
playing a
this
game
this
that's
game
designed
exists.
around multiplayer.
Yeah, it's designed around like this game
Like,
doesn't
so-
exist. Like single player only exists to appease people like you, and that's it. And it's
And
gonna
I
just
consider me appeased.
You,
I am.
you play games with other people sometimes, Chris Davis.
I am.
Very rarely.
Turok is one of those series that I will. I feel obligated to at least try it. Whether that means I end up playing it with other people or playing it by myself, it is a game I'm going to give it a chance, no matter what.
I mean, watch the new trailer. Oh, that's
Will
all I'll
do.
say.
You
I mean,
didn't put
I-
it in trailer talk, so
It's a weird series. Yeah, I didn't. It's a weird series
bitch.
to always give a chance to. Can I say
Yeah.
that?
I mean,
Is that fair?
sure.
Turok?
I mean,
Yeah.
dude, yeah, of course it's.
I mean,
Yeah.
you could love the first couple Turok games. It's a weird series. It's been such a long time.
I
and there's
just
been
just know
a
Turok's
handful
got
of
it in there
really,
somewhere.
really bad Turok games.
Dude, I
But,
even
like-
played all the way through the Xbox 360 Turok, even though that like didn't have like anything.
Yeah, but
About
at the
it
time, that was the kind of game you still like wanted to play. Like this does not even seem like your genre. Like your not even genre, not even your.
It's Saber
like,
Interactive, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's
It's
like, are you gonna play World War Z or whatever? Like it's not your kind of game. It's
We'll see.
it's
Find
no-
out. Tune in here. You'll find out how I feel about it on 4Player Podcast when the game comes out, because I will
okay,
play it.
Yeah.
And it'll be in our Steam library, so y'all can play it too. Although we could never play it together unless somebody else buys it. I'll play it with the community. How's that?
Okay.
There will be a
Yeah.
stream night where I play Turok Origins with the community, unless it's dog shit. If it comes out and it's reviewed poorly and it's dog shit, then that won't happen. I'm just being honest. But I have hopes and dreams. Anyways, again, yeah, it's gonna be a short show this week. There's not a ton to talk about beyond this, so let's go ahead and wrap up with the 4-player minute. Final thoughts for the week.
Somebody else
Brad, go.
gets to go first.
Oh my
Oh, you don't want to
God,
talk about
every
Fantasy
week.
Critic?
No, I mean I can. No, it's because my 4-player minute topic came up like naturally earlier in the show, which does happen to me sometimes.
Was it Turok?
No, that wasn't. It wasn't Turok. We could talk about Fantasy Critic. Were there big developments?
There was a bid.
There was a
this
bid.
week.
There's a current bid. There was a pickup last week, which was interesting. Take it away, Chris Davis. No, it's my 4-player minute. I'll take it away. You seem like you wanted to say something. Let's see. So this week the bid is for an unannounced next mainline Xenoblade Chronicles game, which is interesting.
That's
There
gotta be
was
it,
news this week. It's got to be it. There was news this week saying from the voice actor for Cosmos, who was a character in Xenoblade Chronicles 2,
But not Cosmos. Just the same actor. Is what you're saying.
Cosmos. Cosmos. Yeah,
Wait,
Cosmos.
Yeah, I know.
Wait, hang on.
I know who Cosmos is.
Cosmos is the character from Xenosaga.
Yes.
There's
Yeah,
also a
she's
character named
in-
Cosmos in Xenoblade?
No, there is the
Yes.
actor who played Cosmos.
No.
in
Cosmos
Wait,
is
I'm
in
so
Xenoblade
confused.
2.
What?
Cosmos is in Xenoblade 2. Cosmos
What?
is all over the place, dude. She's like a rock star. She's been in so much shit over the years. I mean,
How is
dude,
her name
I've
not
seen.
Cosmos?
No, it's Cosmos. I mean,
just
look,
trying not to
offend Brad.
Xenosaga famously had voice acting in an era where there wasn't a lot of voice acting. Trust me, it's Cosmos. Cosmos.
I know it is. I'm saying that's fucking dumb.
It's with the K, dude. And there's a hyphen, okay? Like, fuck you. It's called science fiction by way of Japanese RPGs. Fuck you, dude.
Yeah.
Cosmos
Yeah,
is the boss.
real
Girl boss.
real shit.
How dare you?
I'm with Nick.
But here's the thing. So people are
Yeah.
taking that to mean like, oh, she's probably talking about a new Xenoblade project. But in reality, it's probably Xenoblade Chronicles 2 Definitive Edition. Because they've done it with the first game. They've done it with X. And now is the time to do 2. So it might, like that voice actor saying, like that being news this week is not pointing towards a new Xenoblade game. At least
So what you're saying is Ed might be getting a little ahead of himself
Yes.
with this bid.
I don't know when the last time we talked about it was. I mean, High Guard came out, right? Which of course Carlos picked up. And since Chris Davis was in last place, he got the good counter pick, which is why last place is pretty good. So High Guard scored like kind of like we expected High Guard to score, and so Chris Davis earned points on a counter pick. Which let me tell you, like this is probably a new feeling for Chris Davis because like he like last year he was like had negative points like over halfway through the year.
Yeah.
And now and it wasn't even his fuck up. Like he just
That was
it's
brutal.
Carlos's fuck up earned him points. So that must feel nice. Like I'm just mad
But I
that
mean, like-
someone got an easy counter pick when there was mostly after that like not easy counter picks.
Was
it's
it
frustrating.
Carlos's mistake? Because I feel like half the time Carlos is like a controlled crash. You know what I mean?
Well,
he knows
High Guard was
this
a
was-
bit. High Guard was a bit. I mean, he
Yeah.
likes Titanfall, right? But I mean, come on.
But he
That's
also
so far
like
removed
his
from
first
Titanfall that
his first round pick was also Half-Life 3. So like
that's not
I
a
don't-
bit though. That's not a bit. There's so much smoke with Half-Life, and the payout is so huge. And that's the kind of stuff that you should be going for in Fantasy Critic. Honestly, if unannounced Half-Life, Carlos went after me. If it was still available when the snake came back around, that would have been my second pick. Anyways,
bold
yeah,
move,
Cairn
Cotton.
came out. It did well. Dragon Quest came out. It
And-
did kind of like those Dragon Quest games have been doing. 85.
And-
Cairn's currently in 86.
And
High Guard's a 61. Mio Memories in Orbit, 83, kind of better, a little bit better than I expected. Neo
Is it an
3,
83 now? I thought it was an
yeah,
82 earlier when I
83
looked.
now.
Fuck.
Neo 3, also a little bit better than I expected at 85. Because like, so I'm going to
Which is
talk about Neo 3 extensively next week, but Neo 3, I could summarize it very easily. It's the Neo 1 and 2 mechanics, but put in like these open field, like in the open world, like Rise of the Ronin, which was maybe like the weakest part of Rise of the Ronin. So I was really worried that Neo was actually going to be like the demo is one of those areas, and I thought it was just going to be like the demo times 5 or something. And maybe it is, but like the critics seem pleased. So that's good news. I mean, I thought Rise of the Ronin was like a really good game that was underscored, so it makes sense, but I wasn't expecting Neo 3 to perform this well. So
Well,
that's
I'm
kind of what
glad if
we've
I pulled it off.
had so far.
But at the same time, I lost 13 points on Mio, so I have a net positive
Yeah.
of 2 points.
Yeah, but you know,
Fuck.
there's always dangerous counters, you know.
Yeah.
Don't forget, you always have
Which,
the
by the
secret
way,
jet.
I am almost done with Mio Memories in Orbit, and that game's pretty fucking legit. Can I just say, I got an upgrade in Mio, like that kind of changes the way you traverse the world, and it's like one of the coolest things I've ever seen.
I've heard like exploration and some of those abilities and those secrets are like the cool shit in Mio. So
Dude, you get an
I might get
ability.
around to it.
You get an ability that that literally makes it so that you move around the world like the squids in the Matrix, or
Oh yeah, I've seen it. Like
The
her
Sentinels?
hair is like
Dude,
grabbing
yeah,
ceilings
the
and shit,
Sentinels.
right?
Like, dude,
Yeah.
yeah, like it's fucking. I was like, the as soon as I got it, I was like, how does this not like break the entire game? Because like I feel like I can go anywhere now, but like it's designed around it, and it's kind of incredible. Why'd I counterpick that? Fuck.
I mean, because you didn't get the easy high guard counter pick.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I'm on the final boss though. I'm gonna finish that this week. Anyways, anything else you want to say, Brett?
No.
Sounds like a no to me. Crispy.
Okay, I said I'd talk about the Overwatch news. The
Yeah.
Overwatch news
Hype. There's some
is
crossover.
that. Oh yeah, there's a Hello Kitty crossover coming.
Yeah,
What?
let's put that in trailer talk.
Yeah, the Sanrio characters. Hello Kitty. Anyway, it looks kawaii. No, but the big headline is they dropped the 2. We're just
So
back
now
to
it's just a
Overwatch.
platform. Now
We're just back
Overwatch
to
is a platform.
Overwatch, but they've dedicated to another like 10 years of development for the game because we are on the 10th year of the game. And some of the big changes they're making is, first of all, they're changing the pace at which they release heroes now. They've said they're releasing 10 heroes this year, which is
That's a lot.
crazy.
That
That's
is
a lot,
for Overwatch,
especially
yeah.
since 5 of them are dropping at the same time in 5 days.
That seems like a
So-
big deal.
There's 5 characters coming out. It's like 1, 2 DPS, 2 healers, and a tank. A couple of the heroes that they're dropping next week are somewhat notable. One of them is a character whose like concept art was teased before the game came out, like in 2015.
Mm-hmm.
We never saw him or heard anything about him again, but now he's here and he's a DPS guy, I guess. And then there was always rumors, or there have been rumors for a long time about a jetpack cat, a cat that has a jetpack.
What?
That cat is coming out. It doesn't have a clever name. It's just called Jetpack Cat.
Fuck yeah,
And it's a
dude.
healer, and its whole gimmick is that like it's constantly flying, and it has a tow cable, so it can grab allies, move them to safety. It can grab enemies,
Yeah.
drop them off maps. Like it can do all kinds of shit.
That is adorable.
That's
Um,
actually
I just looked
that's
it
kind
up.
of
So-
badass.
Part of what is like kind of cool about these heroes is that like the last hero they put out was Vendetta. She's like a big, like really quick, jumpy, like sword wielder. some of the new mechanics that they're introducing, the new play styles they're introducing with the characters are genuinely like interesting. Like, they've got like 40 characters in the game. You kind of think, all right, how many more tricks can you
Are they
pull?
really up to that many?
It's
Jeez.
getting there. I don't know. It's got to be close.
Like a Marvel vs. Capcom game.
Yeah, it's wild.
Can I ask?
So
Can
you're
I ask?
like, how many more? But
can I ask a
these
pretty
Jetpack
maybe?
Cat, the new tank, they all look kind of really different from anything else we've ever seen. Yeah, go ahead. What's
It
up,
might be
Ryan?
a too obvious of a question, but can you still play Overwatch 1? And if so, what are they calling that?
You can still play Overwatch 1.
What's that going to be
It's
called?
not called Overwatch. It's just Overwatch. It's just another mode of Overwatch. It's just 6v6.
It's just a
There's
mode?
It's not
can-
called Overwatch. It's not called Overwatch. It's not like click here to play Overwatch, click here to play Overwatch 2. It's just Overwatch was a 6v6 format, and now Overwatch 2 is a 5v5 format. And then they added a 6v6 format into Overwatch 2. It's not like it
they
is.
don't limit
It's not
your
like it was
characters?
playing the game way back when. They did an event where they had like a rewind, where they had a dedicated mode where not only was it a 6v6, but all the heroes, like the roster was reduced back to the originals. Everyone who had like changed roles was changed back to their other roles. They all had their 1.0 kits, which I don't think
Dude,
hardly any characters still
they
have
did
their 1.0
Overwatch
kit.
Classic?
Well, that's not true. Yeah, they did an Overwatch class, but it was a limited event and it's not in the game. So you can still play 5v5, which is like what, or 6v6, which is what Overwatch would be if it kept all the updating, but they, made it a 6v6
So this is
game. But
essentially
the
just
game
a
is
really-
now, the game's now balanced for 5v5, so it's kind of like an off mode. It's
Any
like
of the
it's
characters
not the
ride a-
main rideable.
Can any of the
Or
characters ride a
breedable.
bear? Ride a bear.
Yeah.
A bear
Mhm.
mount.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah?
I mean, hypothetically, they don't,
I'm in.
but they could.
I'm in. I'm in.
They could.
They're capable.
One of them's
of
like
it.
a robot bear, but really more of like a centaur horse. But they
Uh-oh.
could. They fucking could.
I feel like the
Reinhardt's
last time you
a
talked about
bear.
Overwatch on this show is you were talking about that hamster that would like swing around in the
Hammond.
ball
That
or
wasn't the
whatever.
last time I talked about Overwatch, but yeah, that was a thing. Yeah, Hammond,
That feels
Wrecking
like
Ball. That's
so
the whole.
long ago.
So
He's still a thing, though, right? It's not like a past tense.
right,
Like, he's still
and
a
the other
character.
thing, yeah, absolutely. They haven't removed any characters. They've never removed a character. The other big thing is that they've like now changed roles again. So like you've got tank, DPS, support, but now they've added sub roles to all of those. So there's a whole bunch of different new passive buffs to like characters now that are like, oh, you're a strategist support, or you're a initiator tank or something. I don't know. You're a flanker DPS, and then they give you. So I don't know. We'll see. But they've got 5 heroes next week, and then they're gonna release a new hero with every season for the rest of the year. So another hero every, I don't know, 2 months or something. Something like that.
It seems like a. I mean,
Something
it seems like
like
kind of the smart move. It's
Well,
if you ask me.
it finally feels like Marvel Rivals has them on the back foot and they're like fighting, Oh, yeah, that's the other thing too. They now are doing like story initiatives. So they've done a thing in the game where they've like added a tab that now has like all the story content they put out. So like whenever they put out a trailer or motion comic or like story snippets, now you can kind of like access that in the game, because that's another big historical problem with Overwatch is that like it has a setup, but the story doesn't start. Like the story didn't start in the first game, and then it kind of started when they decided to call it Overwatch 2. But now it hasn't like
Titanfall.
evolved, but now it is evolving. But now they have like a story initiative where they're gonna have a storyline that goes across the whole year, and this storyline is Overwatch versus Talon, and Talon is like the evil agency that some of the characters are a part of.
But didn't
So
they
now like they have
cancel-
this whole thing. What?
Didn't they cancel the single player content they were working on?
Yeah, this isn't This isn't
It's
single
not.
player. It's story. I'm saying it's a story initiative. They have a thing now where like you complete missions for one of the two sides. Like you pick if you're gonna fight for Overwatch or for Talon, and then as you're playing games, you do missions like in fucking Fortnite or something, and you get specific rewards depending on which faction you're a part of. And as the like faction hits checkpoints globally, they release new story content or new rewards or new
So
this or
it's like
that. And they've
everybody's kind of
said,
contributing to
yeah, so they've
rolling it
said
out.
this is going to be a story that runs for the whole year. I mean, think of like, I don't know, Helldivers 2 or something, right? Where like the whole community's working on hitting a goal, except there's like two competing
Like Noby
factions.
Boy, if you will.
Yeah. Yeah, like Noby Boy, Brad.
You will
Yeah,
remember
of
Noby
course.
Yeah.
Boy.
To dumb it down for you, Brad. Yes, it's like Noby Boy. Uh and then
Touche.
yeah, they're also adding changes to Stadium, which is like that half a MOBA mode where you're like buying upgrades and shit. Kind of cool, but I don't know, whatever. And Hello Kitty skins.
And Hello Kitty skins.
Of course.
Hello Kitty and
Of
friends.
course.
Hello
There
Kitty
you go.
sells.
And
'Cause-
a new UI that looks suspiciously similar to Marvel Rivals menu.
Yeah.
That's how it goes.
Suspicious.
So-
So no, but this is great. I love it. I'm glad. I'm glad they're finally trying again. So
putting in
Marvel
the
Rivals,
effort, putting in the work. Yeah.
this is the competitive environment. This is yeah. No room for higher guard. Sorry guys.
Sorry. And all right.
You never
Chris
even
Davis.
installed it? What's up?
And by the time I installed it, it was already impossible to get a match.
Dang. That's short lived. Chris Davis.
My final thought is I got paid. Brad has been paid for Fantasy Critic. Now I'm going to pay my penance this weekend. I will start work and I will broadcast Lost in Bloom, whatever it's called, and work on that. And then to reward myself afterwards, I'm going to play the new content for Half-Life 2 Raising the Bar Redux. So looking forward to doing that.
Interesting. You know, you make it sound like the game you're being forced to stream is that bad.
No, I'm not.
You like those. You like those games. Like it's not going to be like when I had to play that samurai game. Which
no, it's what sort of puts me off is that all the reviews for Lost in Bloom were based on the first 2 episodes, and none of the reviews really were about the later stuff, which is evidently supposed to be where the good stuff is.
That is not what I fucking heard.
Really?
I hear it ends tragically.
Oh, great.
Oh no!
Lovely.
Just let the man have his peace before he.
Maybe I'm wrong.
Am I
Don't listen to him, Chris
obligated to play
Davis.
this all the way through?
No, I didn't play all the way through.
Absolutely, dude. This
No.
is your kind of shit. You put it on here because you're a Life is Strange girly. Life is Strange was your game of the year.
Yeah, that's true. That's factually correct.
So you
Hey,
want to
to
play this
be-
game. This should be
to
a
be
treat
fair,
for you.
You didn't force me to play all the way through Spirit of the Samurai.
Yeah, but that game was like borderline fucking broken. This shit plays itself, dude. It's a fucking Telltale game. Come on, man.
I guess.
Don't you want to get to the end of the story? You like these games. How many you like Life is Strange?
I do, yeah, and I'm really looking forward to the new one.
It didn't even get like a tragically bad score. Like you know,
We
it
got like
could
a
be
60.
way worse. It could be way worse. You put it on your list as like a semi-heart pick. And now you're like, do I have to finish it? I'm surprised you had not already played through the fucking game.
Play it to completion, Chris.
I will work on it. It is.
He
It
just
is
doesn't want to play
already.
it because it's woke.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Wow. Fuck you. I will.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if that somehow plays into why it didn't score very well.
I will play the game this weekend. I've already
No,
bought it.
that's
It's
not
already
right.
installed on my computer. I'm ready to go. I'll just
Okay.
Get it
It
done.
didn't score well because Don't Nod makes games that don't score well. That's why. That's it.
Well, but they also made
Okay.
Life is Strange, and that scored real well.
Didn't the only game I think they made that scored over an 80.
They made True Colors, didn't they? Or is that the other one? The other team?
No, that's the other team.
Yeah, it's the
Life
other team.
they haven't made Life is Strange since Life is Strange 2.
Ah. Okay. Anything else you want to add in there, Chris Davis?
Oh, well, it was actually positive 73. Okay. All right. Okay. Maybe
See,
I'll
that's
think of
not
something else.
bad.
Yeah, okay. All right. I'm good.
Cool. My final thought this week. I'm not sure if this is actually going to happen, just because there's stuff going on in my life at the moment. But as of right now, the plan tomorrow is for my wife and I to go see Iron Lung in theaters. Mark Pillier's self-funded horror film
Mark
based
Pillier.
based off
Written and
of
directed by Mark Pillier. Is it
and
based
starring.
on that game Iron Lung?
Yeah, the game that I played on the stream that I
Didn't it
finished
have
on
like
the
a pretty
stream.
good opening weekend or some shit?
Dude, had considering how much money was spent to make it, it had a really, really successful launch.
It was a $3 million
And-
budget. I think it's got like 21 million so far. In
I saw that
returns.
new Sam Raimi movie. It was pretty good.
I've heard it's really good. Fuck.
Send help.
But it's funny. I was like, how the fuck are they making Iron Lung into a movie? I mean, I guess the concept you could take it places, I guess, but like that game, the game itself was like 45 minutes long. The movie is 2 hours long. And the whole thing takes place inside of the Iron Lung, but like I don't know, it's people are digging it. And it was my wife's idea. She was the one who wanted to go see it. And now I'm kind of like here for it. So I'm interested to see what this is all about.
He's just a
I'll
Mark
report
Pillier
back.
fan.
I don't claim. I mean, I have nothing against Mark Pillier. But I'm like, I just don't really watch a lot of like streamers and like Twitch content and stuff and YouTube channels. I'm just saying it's
also
true.
like 15 years ago, like I mean, I'm sure he's still like kicking ass, right? But like,
yeah,
it's funny for you to say I don't consume Markiplier stuff because I don't watch YouTube stuff. Like that's like literally you said the same thing 15 years ago. It's funny because it just feels like such a dated thing to say. Like there's like much better reasons to not consume YouTube stuff than
but it's just never
Markiplier.
been about
Mark Pillier.
I don't know what else to say. It sounds
back when
like
you could just
cool
have a
kind of-
deep voice and be a
It's-
PewDiePie knockoff and make
It
millions.
sounds like a pretty cool passion project that it's like I don't know. It's
Are you gonna do
somewhat
the?
mediocre compared to according to critics, but you know, whatever.
Are you gonna
but
do
like
the Resident
audiences
Evil menu?
love it, so I don't think that menu is only available for very specific showings. Like you can go see The Thing, and there's like 3 other movies they're doing.
Cabin in
and
the
they have the
Woods.
special Resident Evil menu. Cabin in the Woods. Yeah, I do want to order off that menu, but I don't know if I will be able to go to one of those showings, but we shall see.
I've never actually seen
Um,
Cabin in the Woods, so I might.
You should. It's pretty good. Anyways, God, I suddenly have a frog in my throat. So I'll wrap it up there. Guys, once again, thank you so much for tuning in this week. I know it's been a little bit of a shorter show, but go play Cairn. It's pretty fucking good. I think that's kind of the moral of the story this week. And again,
Not really
reminder.
what the moral is, but
Okay, fine. Thanks, Brad.
no.
You know what I mean. So again, reminder, if you are in the community and you want to submit your top 10 list, please do so before the end of the day, before midnight on Monday, February 9th. You can find the link in our announcements channel at discord.gg/4player. And we'll, of course, return next week to talk about more video games, probably Neo 3 for starters. So it should be a good show. And in the meantime, we'd love to have you in our Discord, and we'll see you next week. So, guys, be good to each other, play video games, and good night.
Bye.
God.
The real moral of
Losing
the
my
story
voice.
is the real moral of the story is if you if people show up to watch you play horror games in Grand Theft Auto, don't stop playing horror games in Grand Theft Auto.
That is
Now,
true.
that's a moral. That's a
That
moral.
is true.
What is the podcast number?
863.
Dude, you know what would be so sick, Nick? If
Hmm.
your sign off at the end of the podcast included the podcast number. So you never had to answer that question ever again because the last thing you said was the podcast number.
That's supposing that you'll actually hear him say that.
Well,
Yeah,
I
I feel
mean,
like
5 seconds later I just asked the question. And
I'll try it.
I usually end my recording while Nick is still talking.
Yes, I've noticed that. I can see your thing end
So
quite a
like
bit
if he
before
says it,
everybody
if he
else's.
incorporates it, and that's been episode 863. Be good to each other. Fuck
And
off.
Brad wouldn't even stick
Whatever it
around
says.
for Nick to sign off. He'd just drop out of the call.
That'd be sick. Yeah, the only reason I stick around is because I have to ask Nick the podcast episode number. So, hey, Chris Davis, while you're here,
Yeah.
are you game to like? I'm just gonna like record. All I have is a webcam, but whatever. I'm gonna record myself doing a tier list, and I'm gonna get you trailers from official YouTube pages for each of the games, and you can make something with that. I'm just gonna get you links.
I can do that. Are they game? They might be games we already have footage for. So why run trailers?
Because there are certainly games that I don't have. I mean, I don't know. You don't typically want to use because I'm. It's a lot of games, so I don't want to record footage of like 30 games.
Yeah, no, I get
So
that.
let's just do the trailers.
Let me. Did you?
It's more
I'm
than
doing a
30
traditional
games.
You've got your list though, right?
The list
Oh
of
my
all
God.
the games I played. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have
Send
my
me
top
that-
10, but I'm gonna do the tier list is gonna be all the games I played. At
Okay.
least like. I think the rule is I have to have played it for at least a couple hours or whatever.
And don't
send me the
deviate,
list.
Brad. If you don't modify your
deviate?
list, don't
Whatever,
modify your
dude.
top 10.
Whatever. You're not the boss
At
of
this-
me.
If you do, you have to tell me.
I will.
Is what I'm saying. Okay.
Send me the list. I will go through my archive and see what I've got, and
But
then
yeah, I think it would be weird for some of it to be like footage that's been shown
got
on
a
a podcast
frog in my
before,
throat.
and some
I
of
gotta
it
go.
just be trailers. Right? Isn't that weird?
I mean, I don't think
Just
it's
let it be
necessarily
trailers.
weird.
Almost every tier list that I've seen just uses trailers. It's not a big deal, right?
Let me still
know.
look. Let me see what I've got. I mean, who knows? We may actually have footage for everything if you're talking about games that you actually showed on a podcast.
You're saying because I actually record footage of all the games I'm talking about on the podcast?
Typically, you do, yeah.
I have to think. I might not have talked about every game that I played on the podcast. In fact, I'm sure I didn't.
Okay, well, just let me do the numbers. You know, let me
Record
find out.
footage for every game I played. I'm trying to think.
I'd rather not just go be hunting for trailers for 2 hours trying to look for things that don't have watermarks or in this decent quality.
The thing is, I kind of want to like. I'm going to give an example. I think it's an example of a game we did have footage of on the podcast because I think Nick played it, even though he stopped playing it because I don't know, he's a bigot or something. Like South of Midnight, right? That's a game I played for a couple hours and I put down. I was still going to like, mention it because I want to mention maybe why I stopped after a couple hours, right? Like it's a tier list. I don't have to spend too long on any given game, and certainly some games are going to be way longer. I don't know.
If you're gonna do it this way,
The other thing about me recording footage is I gamefly a lot of the
Yeah.
games I play, and I
Yeah.
don't have access to a lot of these
I know.
games anymore.
I know. I'm just saying.
We'll see.
Let me go through it.
I'll look at the list and we'll see. But
Yeah, and do me one favor. When you go to do your recording, record it in a lit room so I can mess with the camera as necessary.
The camera.
Yeah.
Well, you don't gotta like blow me up or anything.
Yeah, but if
Like,
I'm going to show...
this isn't supposed to be like a... Yeah, no, like the lights are not gonna be off, if that's what you're wondering. That's what makes
I mean.
this look fucked.
Because if I need to move things around to fit in the footage, I need to be able to frame it right. And using what you have right now, like it's not easy to frame sometimes.
Frame? I mean, like it's not gonna be this perspective because I shrink myself down for a stream. But yeah, okay. I mean, I'm
Okay.
not gonna green screen it if that's what you're wondering. I know some tier list people
No, I'm
do
not
that.
asking you
but...
to do that. No.
Okay. Yeah. I was trying to make it easier for you. I thought trailers might make it easier if I got all the links, but I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it's more
All right,
prep
whatever.
time for me, but we'll see. We'll see. Let me
Good night.
run the numbers. Okay. Fine. Be that way. Hey, Chris, how you doing?
Hey, what's up, Chris?
Eh.
Eh.
How's your own tier list
There
going
you go.
there?
How's my what?
How's your own tier list
Oh,
going
the tier
there?
list?
Yeah.
Wouldn't you like to know? I think you know. I think you're aware.
I know where
Where's the
I'm at on the
list?
totem pole. I do.
Oh, where? Where are you at?
I think I'm a bottom. I think I am.
You think you can't do this when nobody else is here, Chris? Come on. Ah! I think I'm a bottom. Somebody make sure that
That gets clipped
Nick
out.
and Brad see a clip of that.
Yeah.
I think I'm a bottom. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
I agree.